I think so. Oh, you want to get my beverage from in there? Please, baby. What's up, guys? FSC Trucking. Hopefully, this will work. Well, according to that, it's working. Why is it not working on here? You back page it. I need a coaster.
Probably a new
They're all Flyers coasters. Want to give me one of them?
This one?
Yeah, that works. I mean, how come I have to watch ads? Give me a minute, boys and girls. We'll get this done here, and we'll get rolling here. Oh, great. I got to get the volume down, or else we're going to vortex this thing to hell. Oh, there you go. All righty. Excellent. What time's starting the live? Yeah, we're just started it there. Hopefully I can get through this quick, because... Alrighty, so, you guys... I wish I could read the comments and not see the screen. So, try to work at it. Luke Zim says, cue ball in the house. That's right. Jason Waters, way to go. A lot of people saw the post that I had done earlier with me holding the play button on there. So, that's cool. So, why don't you tell a story, babe?
Which story?
Well, we're going to tell a story. This box just shows up. Let's see where you are. You're not in there yet.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, see, you got to read there more than watch there, but that way you see kind of where you're standing. So tell the story. That's laughing. It's not telling stories.
Oh, that when I came home
Yeah,
from work, the one home. I think it was a Saturday, last Saturday.
I don't remember. I wasn't home. You were.
I know. And I came home from work and it was sitting there right out front of the door, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
And she was mad because it was dusty.
Yeah, I was pretty mad about that. The box was pretty dusty.
So yeah, we're gonna wait up a little bit, and then we're gonna open it. We're gonna go ahead and open it up with you guys live. We got a lot of crap to talk about. A lot of stuff new going on right now. Obviously, I'm not with the Gentry Boat Hall. I'm home. There's no particular reason for that, other than I had too many fires and things in the irons in the fire around here. Scheduling wise, it didn't really work out for me and them on the trip from Tennessee up to Connecticut. I wish it did, but it didn't. So last I heard, they were getting rolling from Northern Virginia, heading up to Connecticut. I haven't talked to anybody since last night. Spoke to Tim last night, and I'm lying. I texted Finest, so I sent him a picture of my baby 10 wide that I'm loaded with right now, and I sent him a text, how cute, and I got the laughing, crying out loud emoji, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's how that played out. But yeah, all in all, things are going good, but I got a lot of stuff to talk about, I guess. So I figured let me throw a live quick, unbox my play button, because that's a pretty big accomplishment. And away we go. So let's get through some of the comments here. I know we're behind on them already, but it is what it is. David Moss says it's raining now in Maryland. I imagine they're past that. Matter of fact, other than that little piece of 81, they shouldn't have been in Maryland at all. I have no idea where they're at. Well, he might pop up on here. Timmy might pop up on here too. I wouldn't be surprised. Omar Youssef. Of course he still is. Oh, I guess you're talking about somebody else. Not really sure. Omar never misses a live, that guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of those super fans. He'll never leave. It's the Constanza. I always get Costanza. That's it. Woohoo! Now you're going to be under YouTubers' radar more often. Yeah, but you know what though? As long as I get more people viewing the channel, I guess I could live with that. It is what it is. Matter of fact, it's the Costanza. I wonder where that comes from. But anyway, I hate to say it like this, not to be a Debbie Downer with stuff, but talking about YouTube and guys with play buttons. He's the first one that brought up the fact that Hobo Shoestring, another YouTuber, God bless his soul. It was him I saw in a comment that he was missing, and turns out he passed away. He I guess he was medicated or wasn't taking his meds and wandered off and wound up in the lake behind his house. Very sad. But I was a big fan. I never met the man. I never spoke to him, but I was a fan of his. And he's no longer with us. So rest in peace, Hobo Shoestring. Um, he's in a better place for sure. But check out his channel. I'm hoping his channel's still out there. But yeah, he was a hell of a dude. He was quite entertaining. He is literally the rags to riches story. I wouldn't say he was rich, but he did good. He did real good. So that's what I found out about that. Let's see here. Can't wait for next 100,000 to arrive on the channel. Yeah, we're trying, Harry G. It's just it's a process, not a fast process, but a process nonetheless. Way to go, man. Congratulations. Let's get the party going. No. We ain't gonna get trashed. I got editing to do and I got work tomorrow. Gotta get up early to get working. Hello, Steve from Super Hot Caribbean. How is Wisconsin weather? Sipping a beer. Yeah, I'm doing more talking than drinking. But yeah, so weather out here finally started breaking. The snow's disappearing slowly but surely. Were you on northbound 41 near Oshkosh last night? I saw you. Yes, I was. I got home. I ran a local load yesterday. I didn't film it. I didn't really think it'd be all that important. Just in and out, load, unload. Loaded in Chilton, delivered in Milwaukee. Boom, 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 done. Loaded a striker for North Carolina. Took it home. We'll be leaving Sunday with it for Tuesday delivery. JH says, hard work pays off. Yes, it does. Fred Hess says, do any mudding? LOL. Just kidding. Not since Florida. No. There's still grass coming out of my wheels, though. Excellent. See anybody's going to want to go to the train station today. Hey, baby, thank you. You could use another.
Of course.
Thank you, baby.
Welcome.
Congratulations, Ronnie Jenkins. Congratulations, Steve. You earned it. I enjoyed the footage of the boat haul from Florida. Most people did. Of course, some people complained, and they'll be highlighted on the next video. It'll be out tomorrow. Look at the smile on Jen's face. Thinks she's proud. Let me tell you, Madville Motorsports, what's up, old boy? You back home? Yes, I am, Madville Motorsports. Another YouTuber. Go check out his channel, Madville Motorsports. Where's he at? Like, I know where he's at. He's in Tennessee. Let's see here. The subscription-wise. Oh, let's see here. I think he's... Madville Motorsports, how long you been doing this? Motorsports. Let's see here. He is at 1,400, 1.48K subscribers with 670 videos. He's been doing a little bit of engine work with Tim Gentry. But one of the last videos, the last time I saw Jason, that's his name, is he was picking up those Volvo Penta engines. Those are Chevy LS engines that Tim got for building into racing engines. So that's where he's at. So go ahead and give him some love. Madville Motorsports. 2.5 months he's been out here. Alrighty. But yeah, go ahead and check out his channel. He's in the racing world, the engine world, that kind of deal. So again, check him out. He was real happy to meet me when I met him at Cash Days. Gentry just dropped a video last night at Cash Days. That's the first day I met him, but he's a fan of mine, and we had a good time. So with that, check him out. Wow, comments are happening quick over here. You back? Oh, he's saying, yeah, back home. All right, yep, that answered that one already. Hey, Orwell is your favorite truck. Orwell's my only truck that runs right now. Congratulations, Steve. You've earned it. I admire what you're doing. Really appreciate you driving the little Peterbilt. Reminds me of my dad. He drove one just like Orwell. Thank you, Rest, Tennessee, or just TN. Train's leaving, baby. Choo-choo. That's right. Choo-choo needs some mud tires. Well, Christopher Beats, I guess. I ordered that truck with their version of all-terrain. There's a street, like a all-season tire. And when I ordered the truck brand new, those are the tires that came with it. But I ordered the all-terrains. When those get smoked, we're going to be putting like a BF Goodrich all-terrain tire on there is the plan. I might go a little taller with the tire size. Jen probably doesn't want to hear that. But yeah, that's basically the idea. But I'll run them until they're done. Chevy would have come out with mud hole. Whatever, David Moss. I ain't gonna get into what would have came out easier. I wanted to get the wheels spinning, but even with traction control off, the damn thing is too many nannies. It just wanted to take my foot off the throttle, even though I had turned traction control off and told it to hammer. It might have done a little bit better in low range, because when the Jeep hooked to it, I did put it in low range, but nonetheless, I wasn't getting traction, but I'm still set up for towing heavy. I would have walked the dog right out of that mud hole had I aired him down, but then I would have had to take the time to air him back up. So it is what it is. So we can talk about that in a little bit. I was like, well, why'd you go in that hole? I was trying to let Finest around me without having to back around him in the open lane, but that was the idea. It didn't work out my way. Hey, Voltman K.H. Sherman. Hey, Steve, congrats for your prize. Cheers from Paris. Cheers from close to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Timberwolf Trucking LLCs. What's up, brother? Do you remember me from Matt's? Brother, I met a lot of people at Matt's, so yes, no, maybe. It's either you or me. Someone's hit the phone.
It's you, that ain't me.
All right, as long as the audio's still working, we're good. I could check it. I could check it on here, actually. Ricky Osceola says, hey, Steve, well, good job in escort, but what a pain it is to be a professional driver these days with all the four-wheeler steering wheel attendants. Dude, our pole car almost got wrecked. That was the last video I dropped. The pole car almost got smashed. Finest was getting ready to come down the lane, and the pole car wanted to hold the lane. This was lane 3. Try to hold the right lane open so Finest could come down. I had no way to get there until Finest had gotten into the lane, so he was going to hold the lane open and let Finest on. And then semi-truck come barreling up the lane and almost hit him in the tail. If he didn't move over, the pole car didn't move over, he'd have got hit by that truck. All the banners, flashing lights, it don't mean spit. These people don't. Was there. Life in the grain lane. I swear every time I drove past your shop to mine, I heard Orwell sobbing when you were helping Tim. Yeah, it would have been nicer if I had Orwell inside, but that wasn't a thing. It wasn't working out too well. Madville Motorsports says, you had to come back to Tennessee. We didn't get to hang out enough. I've been working 16-hour days. That's how you get, that's how you stay successful. You got to work, you got to work. 16-hour days are rough, but you get some time. I'll be coming back sooner or later anyway. You'll know about it. Fossil Fuel Gaming, so I'm retired, but still have my 62 International Cab or misdriving. Love what you do, sir. Hope you keep the great stuff coming. Thank you. Timberwolf Trucking, congrats on 100K. Thank you much. Frank Swing, congratulations on 100,000 here from Fresno. How many we got? 283 now. Neil McIntosh, will we get an FSC film of the racing in Mexico? Neil McIntosh, in reality, it'd be the exact same footage, just a little higher. I think Tim's phone was up, mine was low, but I had both cameras going at the same time. I'll drop it I'll do it only in the fact that not everybody that is here watches Tim's channel, but it's not going to do good on my channel. I know it won't, but I do need to branch out in other venues because we have big plans around here, and we've been talking to some of the guys that know that are in that racing world with Tim. That really listen. I've been in like suspended animation since I was running the tracks in the late 90s, and I was raising my kids. I wasn't at the track at all, so a lot has changed since then. So I got a lot of good questions regarding working up my my program for whatever it was. I would like to get Matt's car back running. If you look up my other channel, we're gonna do away with the other channels. We'll just leave them there, but everything's gonna be on this channel from now on. But yeah, that's the basic game plan. Samantha Hart says, hi Steve at FSC Trucking. One of the few female subscribers we got. But yeah, we will be posting eventually the racing video I did with Tim. Airwolf, was the eclipse close to you? I lived in Ohio, but I missed it. It was in Georgia. I was in Tennessee when it happened, and it was raining. So it got a little darker than normal. Then it got back to normal gloomy day. I was actually at the dealership getting my Ram serviced when that happened. So whatever. They pulled our permits for that. That's why that was the other scheduling problem. We couldn't leave with the boat out of Tennessee because they wouldn't let it go because of the stupid eclipse. It was ridiculous. Like nothing had to do. Madville Motorsports says, ain't had a lot of time for anything but work. I have the LS to machine shop now, and the second one you helped load last week about tore down already. I'm removing heads now, almost down to the block already. Excellent. Again, Madville Motorsports, check him out. He's on YouTube. Give him a like, subscribe. Let's get his channel up there, huh? He's in the racing world. Helps Tim out. He's a good dude. Help him out. Congratulations. Always enjoyed your videos, Jack Diaz. Jim Thomas says, you and Tim, some of the best truckers out there. No. You forgot Finest. Finest is, I tell you what, he's got nerves of steel and ice in his veins. Nothing gets him flapped up. Tim was surprised. He did let out one curse word. I had to edit it. Tim was like, what? Dad? I'm like, yeah. I still got to send Tim the raw video. Him cursing. Tim probably never heard that before. Yes. Phil Muth, W0RHP. Hashtag free at Madville Motorsports. There you go. There's a way we can get together a life in a grain lane one of these weekends. Got a couple questions about your camera setups. Have the Green Pete running together. Oh, trucking together. Help with me. Life in the grain lane. I'll be at the shop tomorrow. In and out. So if you wanted to stop by, you know where it is. Just stop by, say hi. I ought to text Trucking Together, see if they want to stop by, hang out a little bit. I feel bad. I haven't seen them since right before. I haven't seen them since Matt's, and then they kind of come by, and then I don't know how many days they stayed, but they disappeared. And man, Matt's was busy.
It was.
You probably ought to bring Jen over here to talk about that before we go ahead and open up my box. So this will interview. We'll interview Jen.
I don't want to be interviewed.
Up here. Up here.
I'm gonna break the chair.
Oh, stop it. You can break the chair of me sitting on it. We don't need them. There you go. Alrighty. So, yeah, comments. Can you read them or no?
No.
You don't have to hang on. I can hold on to you.
That's awkward.
So? There's no production here. It just is what it is. Dirty Hands, Clean Money. Machinist for 12 years. I'm now moving to crew leader. I machined some of JLG side of Oshkosh. That's Christopher Beats. Awesome. So yeah, traffic was horrible here in Missouri today. It closed both ways. Southbound in the morning, northbound was even worse in the afternoon. You know, that sucks because I'm sure everybody would agree. It gets dark every day.
Mm-hmm.
Ay. So what do you think of Matt's? Here, sit back. Camera's over there. Look at the camera. Smile. See? You want to get down? I know you feel awkward. All right.
No, it was fun. I'd like to do it again. Sorry I didn't go the first time. Yeah. It was busy. Very, very busy.
Yeah. It was cool though. I like it. I like going there. It's good to walk around. Everybody, and I like that about everybody. People come up, say, hey, doing like your channel. Didn't meet a single one of them haters though.
No.
Because they can't get out of their basements.
No.
But yeah, I didn't meet a single hater over there. That was cool. And I did feel bad though, because we were eating. We got there, we're hanging out at Tim's booth, and we had to get from Tim Gentry's booth over to Green APU to do my meet and greet, right? And we had like 30 minutes. Remember what I told you?
Just walk,
like
you got a purpose.
It's hard. Yeah, because it's hard to get anywhere in any time because everybody wants to talk to you, which is cool, which is great. But when you got to be somewhere, that becomes a problem. So I was like, walk like you got a purpose, stare straight ahead, walk fast, put a scowl on your face, and let's go. And we made it there, and then people were waiting for us when we got there. I figured, all right, I'd get there early, and I'd have time to get, because we literally bought food and carried it there. I thought, all right, I'll have a little bit of time to eat for the meet and greet. Nope. Get there early, they're already waiting on us.
As we're trying to eat, and we're eating and eating and meeting.
And then the next day, Friday, Tim was doing his meet and greet over there along with Bruce and Alex Mai and I think somebody else. over at the Fitzgerald booth. I
And
can't
Dominique
remember.
was there.
Dominique was there, but she
showed
wasn't.
up. No, she wasn't on the board, but she
got
showed
on
up.
she got on someone's podcast. I didn't get to watch it yet, but yeah, we want to get over there, and I was trying to get there by a specific time.
Is that
And
when
then-
that old
yeah.
little man attached to us?
So the old man showed up,
Scooter.
and he was like, "I'm like, dude, we gotta walk. You know, we gotta walk fast. Can you keep up?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he had one of those little carts, the same one like me and Tim raced, right? And I'm like, "Good, you're hired. Get on it. Let's go." So he kept right along with us, and we were just trying to get there quick. So that was, it just, that's how it goes. You know, you had to, when you had to be somewhere, you kind of had to push through. But, you know, I didn't want to, you know, be mean to anybody or, you know, slough nobody off or whichever, which was accused of Tim, but whatever. He produced no actual video of anything, so F him. So yeah, it is what it was. But yeah, that's how that played out. Basement Warriors out sharpening their crayons. Yes, a lot of that was happening for sure. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Can't please them all, so you please who you can. Be happy with that. Going over. Is your CB working okay? Rick, I honestly think it has more of an issue with the radio inside Rooster than it does mine. However, mine doesn't have the SWR set right, which sometimes we're too close, I think, has a little problem with it, but I do got to find a place to get that set up right. I just didn't have the time. You got to bear in mind, the last time we went live, we were driving from my shop heading to Matt's, and we got no sleep that night. We literally drove overnight, got to the hotel, took a shower, and went right to the show. No sleep at all. Mm-hmm. So it was rough, but we got through it. So I got back from Texas with the load wired up, the strobes on the dually, and it hauled ass for Matt's, and then we hauled ass to Tennessee, and then went down to Florida, filmed, and then escorted from Georgia up to Tennessee, and then I had stuff I had to take care of up here. We thought that boat haul was going to be a lot faster than it was. And then the eclipse happened, and then they wouldn't give us your permits. It was just a nightmare. So there's a lot of inner working parts down there with Tim and them boats and all that. So it is what it is. I mean, there's no beef with anybody. Everybody thinks there might be. I didn't really announce that I had left because Tim was already dealing with enough trouble down there to deal with just the fact that, you know, he's got a lot of haters. And I'm going to address that real quick before we go ahead and open up our box. So yeah, Tim busted his ass for like almost a month straight. Like, the truck was at his shop getting worked on, then it went up to SH Tube for a bit to get stainless done up there. That man literally was absent from his own place for about a month. And then he went to Matt's, so add another almost a week to it. So figure 5 weeks he wasn't paying a lot of attention to his business, doing everything he could on the phone. And once he got back from Matt's, it had to be where he had to get his arms wrapped around things at his own shop. And it was very problematic at first. It still is, to be honest. And then he had to get the boats moved. That's why Finest was hauling boats, and Tim's being the boss at the shop and handling the things you got to handle with his business. You know, he's got a fleet of trucks in addition to what you see on YouTube. So he had a lot of crap to get done. So it is what it is. But that's, you know, it worked out good. But he's got to handle his business. There's more to his business than the YouTube channel. And a lot of people don't recognize that. So there it is. Sorry I left the room. I didn't know if you read my message. Message is oil and old Warner truck. No, Orwell isn't old. It's Roy, Tennessee. I guess that's TN, Tennessee. Would make sense. No, Orwell is an old Keen truck at a Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So that's where Orwell comes from originally. Keep on trucking, outlaw life. Says, congratulations, Steve. You deserve this, driver. Keep on trucking, outlaw life. We were at the tail of the dragon, just didn't go through it. And I didn't have my Harley because you were the first guy I thought of when Tim told me, hey, this is over by the tail of the dragon. And I'm like, for real? I'm like, duh. He is kind of close to that.
Somebody gave you a super chat?
Somebody did. I got to get to it. Cheers, Steve. Congrats on 100K. Fix that damn squelch noise. Living Adam Man. Well, let me explain to you something. The squelch noise, the mic, where was the mic? Let's think about that for a minute, because I'm not mad at you. Who is that said that? Living Adam Man. I'm not. And he wrote it in all caps. So you're like, yeah, man, fix your damn squelch. Like, let me tell you about my damn squelch. It wasn't my damn squelch. It was Finest's damn squelch. So why don't you tell Finest to fix his damn squelch? No, in reality, the mic was in Rooster. I have no control over Rooster. I just put the mic in the truck and told him, no talking about crap. You don't want to record it. See you later. That's it. So think about it. I mean, come on. It's very obvious. Because if I use the mic from the GoPro on the back of the trailer, all you'd have heard was wind. The camera on the top of the dually, all you have heard was wind. Where was the third mic? In Rooster. Everything was outside except the one in Rooster. There you go. So, there you go. Fix your damn squelch! Come on, think a little. Congrats on a 100K milestone. Now to 200K. Be safe. Enjoy your trip. Enjoyed your trip with Tim's dad and crew. It was badass. Keep on trucking Outlaw Life. Says hi to Jen.
Hi.
Thunder Road would like to see Orwell and cab over section of Matt's. Y'all did great. Why do they not have escort police car truck section of Matt's? It's part of the industry. Listen, I hate to say it, most pilot cars are absolute rundown piles of garbage. They're usually truckers' wives or truckers that medically got disqualified so they can't drive any longer. And most of them are like, most of them are pretty beat up. Even Mark, the pole car driver, his Jeep was kind of rough. But literally, he based that business on he's going to beat the piss out of that car. He doesn't want a nice car, so he buys reasonable cars with junk engines and transmissions. He buys new engines, new transmissions for the warranty, puts them in clapped out cars, and runs it like that. Now he's got warranty on important stuff, and the car that takes a beating, he just lets it take a beating. That's his business profile, and to be honest, the man seems to be doing pretty damn well with it. So I'm running the dually only because it's the vehicle we have, and no way Jen would allow me to use the Mercedes to be a pole car or that. So it's what it is. Oh, let's see here. I see you spinning your tires in that mud. It looks like you were just having fun. Otis Jr., as long as it's moving, it ain't stuck. Problem was, we didn't have the time for me to play with it too much more. So that might be that. Neil McIntosh says, haters might have been there, but too chicken to identify themselves. That's probably true, too. It's the Costanza. So much for eclipse ending the world. Haha. No, it's just an eclipse. It's not a big deal. Oh, let's see here. I missed the comment or two here. Philip Muth, W0RHP, it's obviously a ham radio call sign, gave $5 and $5.56. Usually it'll say, if it's other than that, it'll say, so that's American money there. Appreciate the help right there. And Madville Motorsports with the $5. That'll pay for the beer. He didn't say nothing. He just sent $5. I appreciate that. Congrats, bro. That's again from Madville Motorsports. Again, if you're just joining here, almost 400 of yous. Madville Motorsports. He's another YouTuber. Go ahead and find his channel. He helps out with Tim with the racing stuff. He's tearing down the two engines, those Volvo Penta engines he got that were damaged that he was able to buy from, I think, Malibu. So that's what Madville's doing. He's working on making them into racing engines. So that'll be badass. Check him out. Absolutely, Madville. Yep, I don't want to give too much away, but there it is. Let's see here. I got to get down to the bottom of things here. All caps, that's right. Steve, when are you back up at Tim's? Don't know yet exactly. Obviously, I'm here at my place. I'm loaded up to go back to North Carolina with a load. We're taking a big striker down there. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and break that box open, baby. How about that?
Sounds good.
Oh, you even got the knife.
I did.
So there's the box. Obviously, I already cut the address off.
I know. I kind of figured.
Yeah. There you go.
Go Oh.
Nope, missed one. Here we go. Alrighty. Will Hodge has coughed up $10. Hello, Stephen Jen. Congrats on 100K. Long time listener, first time caller. Love the content. A felt piece of thing here, and a nice little letter, along with a card. The card says, "Congratulations on a subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. If your award was damaged during shipping or have any questions, please contact us." And gave me, Society Awards. That's who makes these.
Okay.
Okay. And I got a letter from YouTube. We will be framing this
Okay.
and put it. I don't know. So should I put? Well, let me ask you guys this. I'm trying not to mix all the comments here, but excuse me. Where should I display this? I was going to originally display this here at home, but some think I should display it at the shop. But would you ever notice it? I don't think it would go with the bar, but it would go.
No, but it would probably go behind, like wherever you're going to be, where your computer's going to permanently be. It should be behind you, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever really do.
Because I don't really look in there.
No.
So anyway, I'll read this here. Do you remember your first subscriber?
That would be me.
It's Jen right there. Your 100th? Oh, I have no idea. What about your 1,000th subscriber? Chances are you do. I remember getting them, but I don't remember who they are.
No.
And we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. You don't remember exactly who it was. And I'm not going to lie. Tim did a live, and I was 50 subscribers short. So Tim's like, come on, guys, get FSC up over 100,000. Blam! It happened within a minute. And it just shot right up. I probably got like 300 subscribers in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That was fast. So yeah, I remember getting it because I remember Tim gave that little boop and kicked it right over the edge, and brother, it went good. So it's always good to have friends where to count.
Mm-hmm.
Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we might just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000 subscriber? Sincerely, Neil Mohan, YouTube CEO. There you go. So we're going to frame that along with this. Break this sucker out of here. Recognize your team. Share recognition by allowing your team to purchase a personalized creator award. Okay, I guess that's an option. I only have me and you. Actually, Saturday. Until Saturday, they only have me, you, and someone else. And there it is.
Shame.
Presented to FSC Trucking for passing 100,000 subscribers.
That's pretty awesome.
There it is. Check that out, boys and girls. Yeah. That's badass. I literally remember sitting in this apartment on that couch right over there.
With headphones on and
With-
phone editing.
Actually, before I had the headphones on, because Matt was laughing at me. You used to get mad at Matthew for laughing at me. My older son Sean thought I was absolutely wasting my time. Oh, there's a mirror in there. Check that out. There's a mirror.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's badass. Ugh, I don't see that face. I look at it often enough.
Let's say it.
I don't.
You do.
All right, slide that in there. Alrighty, there we go. So now we've seen what it looked like. Jen wouldn't open it until I got home, so I
Nah.
figured, okay, let me go ahead and take care of this.
You earned that, not me.
Alright, let me get back to some comments here. Scroll up, 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 up. Frame it behind your... What do you mean there? Frame it behind my lives.
That's what I was talking about. But you don't do lives in that room.
Oh, no, I don't do them in there. I do them in here. If I do. Oh, yeah, okay, got back to there. Okay. Any Ford progress? No, not yet. I've been out of the shop. Big thing is I got Chris starting. He's coming. He's getting up here Saturday. He's in the process of moving, but he's going to be working the shop full time. So he's going to be in and out dealing with moving, but he'll be getting some work done. So we're going to start getting the shop situated, and it's going to be his little domain when I'm not around. So there you go. We're definitely working on getting.
Congratulations.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, look at you.
Cute and cuddly.
Cute and cuddly.
Alrighty. Hello, big fam, California. It's Juan Merritt. Two Waters. Everyone did a damn great job. Thank you. What's the status of the chapel truck and trailer? Rick, it's a good thing you ask. We are trying. I talked about this on a video I filmed today. So I don't really want to promise nothing, but with the exception of, listen, immediately I got to get Snow White, the Suburban, done and out because Matt and his wife need that thing. So that's like the first thing, done and out, Snow White. As far as the trucking side of things, probably the next biggest thing on the list is we'll continue to work on the Ford CL9000, but the chapel trailer, aka now the merch mobile, is going to have to start getting done because number one, I need the room in the shop, and number two, I do want to try to work it with another YouTuber, most likely Tim, but we'll see, to be able to use it as a merch trailer. So we'll see. I don't know what this summer will bring as far as going to shows or showing up to certain events, but that's the idea. But yeah, the trailer is probably the easiest and quickest thing to be done, believe it or not. So we're going to focus on that once Snow White gets out of the shop. Alrighty here. Rick said, oh, that answered that. Madville Motorsports, good luck, my man. Holler at me anytime. I know I will see you soon. Yeah, I'll get a hold of you when I come back down there. I don't know exactly when. I know I got to swing through probably in a couple weeks, but I literally might just be in and out, like grab my trailer and come home. I'm not 100% on that. Samantha Hart, I don't know when Missouri requires you to have highway patrol escorts. I've seen on super loads, they're super heavy and wide, like have 6 in front and 4 troopers in them. Yeah, I don't know when we need them there either, super loads. That's the thing. I'm told, I've never done one of them obviously, but I'm told road rage doesn't stop even with the troopers in the convoy. I don't get it, but whatever. Maybe inside would work better, honestly, or whatever your main place in the shop would be. It's possible. I did see earlier Madville Motorsports, like put it behind here where I film. That might not be a bad idea. It's like stuff from my sons, old stuff from my grandfather, that kind of stuff. It would fit up there, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not always here. Maybe it works, maybe it don't. We can always move it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I sent something over for Tim. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I was somebody sent something to Tim's shop for me and Tim, and I heard about that. Ashley did tell me about it. So when it gets there, I will, I'll know about it, and then when I get back, I'll get it. I've heard about it. How are you doing? Congrats on 100,000. It's William Simpson. Put it in Orwell sleeper. I guess I could, but I'd have to drill holes through it and then bolt it to the wall so it don't bounce around. No, I'll keep it. It'll probably be home, is what I'm thinking. Clarence Wiles also agrees with Madville. Put it behind me. Put the award in Orwell. I'm sure he would like it. Otis Jr. 2 for Orwell. Right, Steve, again, 100,000 subscribers. Look forward to seeing you on your videos. Congrats, I was number 5150. You could look that up.
Can you?
I don't know. How do you find that out, John Baker? I'm curious. Smile cue ball. Luke Zim said that. Right, once again, congratulations. Right on YouTube with awesome letter. Yeah, that was badass. I appreciate that. Achievements, absolutely, Madville Motorsports, big achievement. That's the thing. I literally, like I said, I literally remember when I decided I was going to start this channel, and I didn't know any YouTubers. I just went out that right on my own. I didn't know of anybody. No one would say, "Hey man, you ought to do this." It didn't come like that. Actually, the shop originally was so I could push the shop. The channel was to push the shop. Trying to work on custom cars so I can get custody of Matthew. Thanks to Jen, we got custody of Matthew anyway. And then I started putting Orwell content out when the car stuff dried up during COVID. And everybody wanted to see me driving the old cab over. So I'm like, okay, there we go. So we grew it up to now 100,000 in the trucking realm. It would be nice to try to bring in other content to come with the trucking channel for the most part. But we'll see what it turns into. Believe me and Tim and a few others have talked about it a long time about how to expand trucking YouTube. Because if you look at the analytics, the sad fact is most subscribers are my age or older, and I'm 46. It's not a lot of young guys watching these channels, which is sad. So how do we attract a younger audience? So the idea is also, like if I put a video with the side-by-sides, the idea is to try to bring some side-by-side viewers into the channel, and hopefully you'll stick around for other content that we put out. That's basically the idea when we do like the racing videos. We're trying to get, think about it, a lot of truck drivers, they want race cars or they have race cars. It makes sense, right? So that's the idea, is try to bring people into it that haven't, maybe somebody has no idea about trucking but would be intrigued about trucking videos if they were brought here. But how do I get them to know we're here? By doing other videos, by doing other collaborations, and so on. That's the idea. David Dishman says, are you mad at me, Steve? Just asking. Why would I be mad at you, David Dishman? Did I miss a comment of yours? Scrolling back, I don't see any. Well, Madville Motorsports with another $5. Guys, make sure you check out Madville Motorsports channel. I looked up just a minute ago. He's a fairly new channel. He's been at it for a handful of months. And last I can refresh this here. 1.49 subscribers now. He went up a little bit. There you go. Trying to get his channel up a little bit too. He'll hit 100,000. You got to put the time in. There you go. Hit that like, MFers. It's Will Hodge. Absolutely. There you go. David Dishman says, how's Orwell doing? Oh, I don't know. I didn't skip you personally. It's just we were opening the thing. Can't get them all. I tried to. Orwell's doing fine. When I got home, I went and did a local load. I picked up in Chilton, an MB, brought it down in Milwaukee and dropped it off all in one day. I just didn't film it. I did film today. Went and go pick up a striker, and we're loaded heading to North Carolina. I'll leave Sunday and be in North Carolina Tuesday with it. I would be down there Monday, but Virginia won't let me run on Sunday.
You know, you have 101,000.
Almost 102 now.
Okay.
Yeah, it grew pretty quick the last handful of weeks. So, yeah. Thy says, hey, Steve, proud of you. Great job with this channel. Can't wait to see more of your content. I was wondering, is there any state you have not been to in the USA? Hope you're safe. Love the channel. Yes, I have not been to Alaska. I've trucked in 48 continuous states, all of them in the lower 48. 2 Canadian provinces. That's Quebec and Ontario. That's it. And I've never been to Alaska ever. I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's going to be a vacation trip of some manner or form. As crazy as this sounds, I want to ride the Harley up there. Jen is like, we could tow the Harley up there. I don't know. Who knows? Jed's never been on a long Harley trip. And to be honest, I haven't been on a long Harley trip in quite a while either. And I miss it. You want to get your head right, ride a motorcycle for hours and hours and hours on end with nothing but your thoughts. You will get your head right. Trust me on that. Either that or you'll go completely insane.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, you get the right set of mind just going down the road on the bike. That's awesome. You deserve. Put it next to your son. Picture next to you.
Nah, next
Yeah,
to you.
the Marines. Thank you for his service. Yep, that's Matthew. Until he gets his own crib, that's the EGA he got too, right above it. Oh, you just can't quite catch it, right there, on the frame.
Yeah. No sense in moving that camera, neither.
No, I'll move this. When Matthew gets his own place coming up soon, he'll get this back. Until then, I keep this for him. But he got this right after the Crucible out there at Camp Pendleton. I'm very proud of my sons for what they do and what they've become in life. Yep, there we go. So until he gets his place, Dad keeps it there safe. So maybe my play button will go there where his EGA was. Because he'll want that back for sure.
Yeah.
Then again, you never know, because he knows how sentimental I am. See here, James Wall. Damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is. Will you paint the CL or get FCR to do it? Timothy Mutterspaw, we have, I met at Matt's, I met Tommy Fitzgerald. We talked about my project trucks, the Orwell, all of that. They're willing to do it. It's just a matter of what kind of paint job I want. Do I want something to the level of what they did for Tim and Weston, and my thing is durability. The trucks have to be very durable because I use them. It's not a show truck per se. I never plan on competing for shows. My truck has to be able to take an absolute beating, get thrashed, get dirty, and get clean. And there's going to be rust on bolts. There's going to be chips in paint. There's just no getting around it. So I do plan on working with them. I'm just not sure what we're going to do and exactly how much and all of that. It's just Tommy knows who I am. I know who he is, obviously. And he was quick to make sure I had his number. So we'll work in the future on something, I'm sure. But right now, I'm just trying to move on to the next big thing, which is which is just getting Chris started getting work done and then getting me more busy and just trying to make more money, grow the business, grow the channel, all of that. So that's the ultimate goal right now. I would like to at least think that maybe by next year, Max, I might be at least able to get the trailer down there. We'll see. It's in the realm of possibility. Who knows? We'll see how it plays out. Again, booths down there are stupid expensive. So maybe between a 2 or 3-way split, we could figure out how to get a booth going down there. So we'll see how that plays out. Of course, W bottle, good taste. I like it. I have not sent you because I couldn't find your address. I was going to send it to Tim's if that's okay. George Brown. What are you referring to, George Brown? I do have a P.O. box here that I could take stuff at. Achievements, absolutely. Papa Smurf, the OG. Steve, congrats on 100,000 subs, my friend. Well done. Bell Wilkinson, congratulations, Steve, on 100,000 subscribers. I'm about to start work for the day here in Rockhampton, Queensland, Australia. Nice. Samantha Hart says I would put it behind you. I think it would look good. Everybody's saying, baby, behind me.
Like I was saying behind you in there, though.
Yeah, but I don't
like,
film in there. That's the office/train set room. So I don't know. That wouldn't really go in there. Plus, when I'm done, it'll be buried amongst everything I'm doing in there.
Maybe we can ship some pictures over, and
yeah, we could redo stuff. That's for sure.
Figure it out.
And Raymond Bradley says hello to Samantha. You know, it's funny watching you guys talk amongst yourselves, and it's funny. Hammered Split, congratulations on 100,000. Been watching you for a while. Have seen the growth. Hell of an accomplishment. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Let's see here. Madville Motorsports is 367 now. So I guess he's growing. Okay, 367 people went over there. Check out his YouTube channel, like and subscribe. He helps Tim out with the engines. Again, he's been working on a Volvo Penta boat engines that they're going to be making into racing engines for Tim, or whoever for that matter. There you go. Boomhauers, it be like that sometimes. YouTube is special. Not sure what you're talking about there, but let's see here. Like, Steve, did you talk SH Tube? Did you talk SH Tube in Matt's? I didn't talk him into it. I talked to him while I was there. Rob does want me to swing by with Orwell. He wants to. We do want to try to do some work on Orwell over at SH Tube. It's just that I don't really like the whole getting free stuff for videos thing, but that is kind of what channels do. So, you know, Rob's a good dude. I think we work good together. Rob likes the more custom truck look, and I like the more old school look with a little bit of flash here and there. So I'm not sure, but we definitely got to put our heads together for sure. Rob came by Tim's place while I was over there to help out on a couple things. So that was cool. We talked a little bit about it down there too. So I would have stopped by Corbin as I was coming home. I didn't have the time. I had to get up here and get my load and get doing, so I didn't have any time to stop by. But yeah, I speak with Rob pretty regularly. I'll see here. Great job on 100,000. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Madville. David Dishman. Subscribe to Madville Motorsports. Awesome there. Appreciate it. Trucking Outlaw. There you go. So Madville Motorsports knows Keep on Trucking Outlaw Life has been one of my very early subscribers and has been busting my chops for a long time to get my ass on my Harley down to the tail of the dragon and run it. And I've never done it. In fact, if I had thought about it, I would have, because it would have fit. Remember, baby, I was saying when we loaded the racer and your car in that big trailer to go down to Tim's with it?
Yeah.
Didn't I say, what did I say, what else would fit in that trailer?
The bike.
The Harley would have fit. And I didn't bring it because I should have. Damn it, I didn't think that the tail was that close to Timmy's. What was I thinking?
We talked about doing that though.
Yeah, no, I need to run that. I need to run that. Yes, sir. Keep on trucking. Outlaw Life said that exactly. So, yeah, that was something. Guess you have had 100,000 submarine sandwiches or subscribers. I get it mixed up. Sadly, I've probably had over 100,000 sub sandwiches too. Guess I missed the rest of the boat haul. Timothy Motorsports asks. No, yeah, actually you did because I did too. I had to get crap done up here. I couldn't stick around any longer. I was not. It didn't work out well where I had to get home to get the stuff done. So I had Chris coming up here starting soon, and I had loads I had to haul, and we got shut down because of the eclipse. They wouldn't let them run till Wednesday. So decision was made. It was easier because I was on the fence. It was better off just getting another set of escorts and run. There's no beef there. There's no problems. Just scheduling didn't work out. We were figuring we'd get to Tennessee, redo permits from Tennessee, and get on, and it just didn't happen fast enough. So it just didn't play out. That's all, plain and simple. Steve, we will get it done. I'm in Michigan. You're planning on moving to Tennessee, right? Planning on it? No, but it might inevitably be in the works. Although while I'm still leased on with Widmeyer, I am going to have to keep some kind of shop up here. So that's just the way it's going to be. We'll see what the future holds. I'm not really 100%. Tennessee is a good spot for a truck driver for sure. But right now I've got way too many things on my plate right now to eat before I start even thinking about that. So I got to run, I got to keep it going with what I got. Hi, Steve. Ready to go riding again? Oh, you don't know the half of it. Weather's starting to break, so we should be getting back on the bikes pretty soon. Matter of fact, I keep forgetting. Goldwing. I can always run the Goldwing. No, the Goldwing's got that charging problem I never fixed last year. Damn it.
Some of my customers ask me if I've been on the bike.
Oh.
I'm like, no, not
No,
yet.
no, the Harley's nothing wrong with it, but it's colder on the Harley. I don't have a windshield. But yeah, it was. I don't know what's the weather supposed to be next couple of days. Maybe I should twist the throttle a little bit, at least just back and forth from the shop.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
I just saw your address on the link, so you're there already. I don't know what address you're looking at. Are you talking about? Oh, maybe you're talking about something else. I'm not really sure there. Who is that? Clarence Wiles. Being a non-truck driver, I enjoy your content and hard work that's involved doing what you do. Is the same. It is the same with Tim's channel. I enjoy it all. Keep up the good work and congratulations. Jim Thomas says, lease on with Tim. No. Tim is a friend of mine. The last time I worked for a friend, the friendship didn't work well because you're always anticipating the friend's going to take care of you, and your friend's always going to anticipate you're going to burn them. So I don't want that. I have no problem working for Tim, two separate business entities. Like when I do the escort load for Tim, Tim pays me escort rates. That's what we do. If I lease on with Tim, then Tim eventually becomes the boss. No, I don't need that. Oh, what's my email? Yeah, festjackshop@gmail.com. That's the email to use. Temperature will be upper 60s to mid 70s.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Somebody's out there.
Saturday it's supposed to be like 67. Tomorrow it's going to be windy, so you don't want to ride it while it's windy. And the day you're gone, it's going to be 71.
And Rick asked if I followed a Boston trucker. I do, but not closely. I know who he is. He walked right up on us, me and Tim, and I just zoned out. I'm like, oh, that's you. He had to tell me who he was before I recognized him. It's funny. People look different on the TV than they do in person, at least to me. And I don't follow him closely, but I obviously know who he is and stuff. So I'm like, I felt like a complete idiot. I felt bad, but that's just how it goes, you know. George Wilson says hi. Carl Hyde says, looking forward to seeing you and Orwell. Congratulations on the play button. So the video I'm making that should come out tomorrow is the last of the big boat move. We had major troubles in Atlanta, and that's what I was just focusing on. And of course, the last video had a lot of haters give me a lot of comments. So let's just say I take that apart. Hello, Steve from Michigan. It's Adam Stein. Brian Phillips says, hi, Jen. How about a family update? Congrats on Matt's wedding. That's the update.
I'm making dinner.
Jen's making dinner. And my son Matthew got married. There we are. Steve, stay out of the mud. Barry Maddock, I had no intention of going mudding with my brand new dually. However, it happened. It is what it is. It's a work truck. It's going to get the crap beat out of it, and that's just the way stuff goes. What's the chances of Orwell getting a full restoration? It's G. Shippy.
0.
A full restoration?
0.
0. Much better than what is right now? Yes, that's coming. But I have to be able to have something else to drive. So we're working on a Ford. Tim is trying to, well, one of the things to talk to Rob. We're looking at possibly me getting a 379. I would really like to have a 379. I think mine, the old one I had, I don't think I could afford to buy it back. And if I did, it's not in the shape it was. I'm not going to say it's destroyed, but I'm willing to bet you it is not the truck that I sold. So that probably isn't ever going to happen. But I could build another truck to look exactly like that 379. That's in the possibilities. But we'll see. Let's see how life progresses. Brian Phillips says, what about your FSC railroading channel? I'm a big rail fan.
Aww.
I just haven't had the time. I guess that's the thing. I could probably make time, but I'll never make that channel make any money. So it is what it is, you know. Maybe in time I can get it done, but we'll see. Mike Natalie says, put some aluminum. That's the phone call I was supposed to make today. I probably still can later, but it'd be late. I'll make a phone call tomorrow. I have 5 wheels I want to send out to get polished. But to be honest, I'd rather polish 2 of them and put them on the steers right now because they are the Peterbilt Oval stud pilots that I bought. But I only have 5 of them. And I know a guy somewhere reasonably close to here says he has more. So I'd like to see. Matt Farber asked, Steve, have you ever watched Hobo Shoestring? Yes, I was a big fan of Hobo Shoestring. I didn't watch all, but I watched a good amount of him. I knew who he was, and I liked his videos. Um, Sadly, he's not with us any longer. It was the one of my subscribers is the Constanza that actually first alerted me that he was even missing to begin with, and they found him passed away in the lake behind his house. They weren't listen. The local police were not interested in looking for him, and listen, they found him 3 days later. Do the math. They found him 3 days later. He found them. Trust me on that one. He found them. After 3 days, you'd miss him. So that was the biggest thing that really made me angry with Hobo Shoestring, is because he was an old man. He was sick. He had health problems. He was on medication. He went missing, and other than his fans, nobody gave a crap to actually try to look for him. Southern Rail Fan talked about that a little bit. But yeah, rest in peace, Hobo Shoestring. God bless you. Neil McIntosh says, stick with cab overs. It's so much part of your image. I have 3 of them with no intentions on getting rid of them, Neil. But I missed my 379, so it is what it is. It's the Constanza says, it was a strange disappearance. Talking about Hobo Shoestring. I'm not going to, I don't know what was strange about it. I just think that he probably didn't take his meds properly, or whatever caused him to take his meds. Maybe I don't know. It's just that he went outside and apparently wandered off into the lake, I guess. I don't really know. Sucks. But, he lived and look, sometimes it's your time, That's how it goes. Sucks, though, but can't live for, one day I'm not going to be here no more. One day I'll be up and gone, and that'll be that. That's it. 30 years on the rail is tough. That's Stevie B. Absolutely. Look, he was an old school hobo, man. I mean, he was that way before YouTube. I'm glad he was able to find a good way to earn a good living and live his life and be happy with his life and have enough money to actually live comfortably right up till the day he died. So he was 53. He didn't look 53. He looked old at 53. It's a rough life he lived, but that was the life he lived, the life he wanted to live, and
he lived it.
He lived it right till his end. He didn't suffer. He didn't suffer. I know a lot of people that suffered for years and years before they went out. So, Hobo was old. Yeah, keep on trucking outlaw life. I guess he wasn't that old, but life had not done him well, as far as, health-wise. But he found a little bit of money before he passed, so that's great. But wait, there's more. Of course there always is. You forgot that part there. It's the Constanza. Yeah, in that world, I only met Jason Asselin. I never met Jawtooth. I know Jawtooth knows who I am, but I've never talked to Jawtooth. I'd like to meet that guy. He's pretty cool, actually. Oh, man. I have to ask, what do you think about the street racing with Tim? Glad to see you were hanging out with him. I was there. I had a good time. There's a little bit of drama. We got through it. No big deal. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. But yeah, it was a little bit of yeah. And some people just got butthurt that they got spanked a couple times, and it was on camera. But it is what it is. Whatever. Somebody antagonized something, and then I got attitudinal with somebody that I would have been better off not getting attitudinal with, because there was a big misunderstanding with that particular person. But everybody else, whatever. They don't like me, I don't like them. That's fine. You know how it goes. You have a problem with people today, you're drinking a beer with them tomorrow. I hope that's how it happens, to be honest. But that particular day, but you know what, it is what it is. I had a good time all in all. I filmed it with my phone and with Tim's phone. It is what it is. You gotta bear in mind, this exact channel, go way, way, way back. I used to film the sideshows in Chicago pre-COVID, and it was rough then. That was some rough people down there. And ever since then, it got worse. So I quit going there because I don't want to have my car taken. And it's dangerous. It's real dangerous. I don't mean get hit by cars. I mean get robbed, killed. It's just bad. So I quit that stuff down there. So let's see here. Daddy Doug says, no, keep on trucking outlaw life. We are not doing shots. I didn't eat dinner yet. And I don't really listen. I sip on my booze up here. I don't do shots. I just sip on them. Pour them in my little tumbler, and I watch TV. I've been watching Vikings a lot recently. Sipping on my tumbler, having a great time. That's what I've been doing. Daddy Doug says, I know you're not a Freightliner fan, but have you looked at Tim's Argosy? Which one? There's a few of them. One that got wrecked, one that was a parts truck, and one that's on the road. I've ridden it. The one that got wrecked, I rode in that thing once. We went up to Knoxville and back to go get a clutch. We was testing it, making sure things were copacetic with it. We were hauling boats with it, so we went up to Knoxville, turned around, came back. Not a bad truck. It's not my style. I like older stuff. I don't know what years those are, but those have the big cats in them. So I like them a lot for sure. Steve, I have watched it. Larry Borg said, I've watched you for some time now. I love Orwell, love the cab overs. Those videos, where are you? Our tail escort is very cool. I couldn't imagine the stress of a tail escort. You want stress, be the truck driver in that situation. Although you definitely got to live in a rearview mirror because you just never know. Have you seen the KW cab over that Just Truckin' just bought? That thing has potential. I know he bought one. I haven't really watched on what he's been doing with it. But you got to bear in mind, Justin, he doesn't work on his own trucks. So that's a project of projects when you have to pay other people to do all your work. But we'll see what he does with it. I wish him the best. We gave my brother his last ride in November. It's Otis Jr. Ah, that's rough, man. Sorry about that, Otis. That's rough. It's a lot of stress getting stuck, LOL. Just kidding. Yeah, it was. I wasn't happy about it, that's for sure. So let's see here. Where we are with the likes, baby. I can't see it on mine. It shows 16, but I'd have to refresh the thing to know. 410 people on here, so
455.
455 on the likes. Okay, that's good.
And it says like 410.
05 Pete pound sign says, tell Jen I said let's go Rangers.
No.
Obviously sees your
Ew.
Manny Rivera says, what's up, Steve? I say, what's up to Manny Rivera? You know, not for nothing. Don't the baby have something to say about that?
What? Like, he doesn't have a shirt on.
It's right there next to him, though. Keep on trucking Outlaw Life says, hit them likes. That's right. Oh, you moved them?
No, I watched it.
Oh. Well, go ahead and put it on them. That way you can show them on the channel, because that'll make everybody happy and laugh. That's for sure.
Maybe.
Yep. The little baby of the household here. It's all the fun stuff says hello. Keep on trucking Outlaw of Life. Ask any chance Orwell hauling a huge boat, Steve. Way in the future, perhaps, but not at the moment. That humidor full of cigars. If so, you earned one.
It is.
You know what? That's not a bad idea for after dinner. I didn't eat yet. I got some strong ones in there. Jeremiah Sullivan says Bruins for the win. Oh, here we go with that. Kyle Lockerbie says hi. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see Orwell with new shoes on. Well, working on steer tires. I just got them, so be putting them on tomorrow. Or there you go. The baby Yoda says, with a freshly washed sweater, go Flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our baby. He doesn't cry, doesn't whine, he don't eat much, you don't make a mess,
Nope.
you don't poop his diapers, none of that. You leave him where you left him, and he doesn't cause any trouble. So there you go. That's what he says.
And he says, yuck. With all those other teams, yuck.
All right, I'm gonna go sit back on the couch and watch the TV. Otis Jr. says, I love motorcycles, but I would have to drive a 3-wheeled motorcycle because I'm a big boy. Hey, if you're out there, keep on doing it. That's how you got to
Ain't
do
nothing
it.
wrong with that.
Justin is working on a truck himself. He got it running. That's Tamara Berry. He has his own shop now? I hate to say it, I haven't really kept up with him very much. I guess I have to start watching him now. Talk about Just Trucking on YouTube. He got a Kenworth now, so let's see how this Tim's dad is the man hauling that boat. Yep, that's what he does. So Tim's been working at the shop, keeping trying to get everything settled with the business, and he's been very busy. Keep on Trucking Outlaw Life says, how fast is Tim staying? Well, that day at Cash Days, it was the fastest thing out there. He didn't win because he jumped the light by 2 frames. 2 frames. However, I have to look at my footage because I thought they explained a chase as a race. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I caught it. I'm not saying with 100% certainty, but if it was said, apparently it was forgotten. Justin had some other guy fix the clutch that broke on the K100. Again, I haven't. I know he got it. I wish him the best with it. Hope it works out good for him. Honestly, I think he'll do really good content with that cab over. To be honest. Congrats on the YouTube achievement. Will the green APU on Orwell with the green APU on Orwell? What is the fuel consumption rate compared to having the engine idle for the same amount of time? Well, the big engine idle is about a gallon and a half an hour, and the green APU I would be surprised if it burnt a gallon all night. So I never put a flow meter on to see what it does burn, but it can't be much. Happy Wrenchy says, congrats, great content. I'm just thinking about it. The Peterbilt fuel line is like a line that big, about the size of my thumb. The feed line that goes into the green APU is like a teeny weeny little one. Like a, I don't know, I think the line is like 3/8 OD. So, ain't big. Old school is better as A. It's easier to work on, more room. B, no big computer systems to go out. Let's go Blues?
Get the hell out of here.
Jen said to
St.
Samantha
Louis
Hart,
Blues.
get the hell out of here. Good night. I've got to go. Congrats on 100K. That's Clarence Wiles. Awesome. Thank you. Paul Wiley says, congrats on 100,000 subs. Keep it up. Don Carpenter says, congrats on the YouTube numbers. Well deserved. We need Orwell merchandise, brother. In fact, Jen and I just were talking about that. So I think, keep a lookout. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start up the merch website again. It's through Shopify. They want to start up the merch account again and take pre-orders and then put an order in simultaneously where I make the shirts at. Based on how quick the pre-orders go, I can then adjust my order bigger or smaller to meet the demand. So if I open up the merch account, not the account, yeah, we'll go with Shopify, it's an account. If I open up the merch account with Shopify, at first we have some OG shop shirts like this still in stock. Very few of them, though. Not many. Very few of them. And I promised Rob's wife one.
I already put that aside.
And that's already put aside. Rob from SH2. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up that account, start taking pre-orders, and then again, basing that pre-order, I'll put an initial merch order in, and depending on how that pre-order goes, I'll adjust the order to meet the demand. That's the idea. That way everyone's happy. Adam Stein says, as long as you get the XLT series for us big guys. The last time, brother, we went all the way up to 5X. And I always, see, 5X is more money. So I always, what's the word? I always underestimate how many of the big shirts, the people that make my shirts, they always, I got to answer that question here in a little bit. The big shirts always seem to go quicker than I anticipate, but they're at a higher cost, so I have to charge more for them. So be looking out for that. I'm planning on it. When I do it, I'll release an ad in the video explaining about the idea with the pre-order, and then they will be shipped out as soon as we get them. That's basically the idea. So I always feel bad about this. I don't like. Initially, with my son Matthew, I always kept what he does private. But nowadays, he told me straight up, "We'll talk about it. It's no big deal." Who asked me a question here? Oh, Samantha Hart. I guess she's heartbroken now. She was gonna hop off here. Congrats on 100,000s. So yeah, we're busting our chops because of hockey. That's fine. Somebody asked that. Who's my favorite hockey team? Well, Jen is born and raised in Philly, so she is a Flyers fan. Um,
And so is Steve.
Alex asked, "How long were you in the Marines?" I said that already. I am not a Marine. I never was a Marine. That's Matthew, my son, my youngest son. He is a United States Marine. I was an Air Force airman. I fixed aircraft, specifically the F-15E, and I enjoyed that. The military part of it sucked, but I really liked the job. Aircraft maintenance. I loved it. But yeah, that's Matthew, not me. Please, he looks so much better than me. I'm very proud of my sons. See what happened when you got stuck in the Dodge Ram. I pulled off the side of the road so I could let Finest by, and there was not much shoulder before he got into grass and then into the ditch. As soon as I got in there, it felt real soft, and I thought I was going to get hung up or slide out. So I thought maybe I'll just dip down into the bottom. I was going to come down and up and then come back that way. But as soon as I hit that bottom, it sank. So I try to come up off the throttle real quick to get all the wheels spinning at the same speed. Hit it in 4-wheel drive on the fly. So I put it from 2 high to 4 high, and then it just got hung up from there. So it didn't really work for me, but I did the best I could. Keep on trucking Outlaw Life. So I got an OG FSC Black with the stripper gal on it. Yes, that is the pinup girl. We might bring that one back. I guess we could talk about that here. Which shirts? As of right now, what I have is the OG shirts in black. We sold them in black shirt, white logo. Sold them with the highlighter yellow, black logo. We had a gray with black logo. We can do other colors. I kind of was thinking about going. We'll talk about that later. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. I don't want to piss nobody off. But I was thinking about. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll talk about that. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But not now. I was thinking about bringing the pinup girl shirts back. Those didn't do so good, but still got one there. So there you go. Jeremiah Sullivan says USMC, once a Marine, always a Marine. I've heard that before. No, if you look at back of my truck, there's a Marine Corps sticker, but around the emblem it says proud parent of United States Marine. I'm talking about Matthew. Again, I was Air Force. Matt's the Marine. He's still in the Marines. I have no idea how long he'll stay in the Marines, but it's his decision. He does what he wants. F-15 is the only undefeated fighter, 104-0. F-15 is a hell of a plane. Well, I never heard anybody really complain about them. A little heavy on the maintenance, though, but I don't know. They're getting obsolete, though. Those things are 20 years old when I was in 25 years ago. Those are old. Those are old planes. How about shirts, shirts with Orwell on it, Steve? Again, we gotta work on that. So I was thinking about, what's that, baby?
Garbage.
Oh, trash.
Trash now.
Yay. What was I saying? Can't even think. Oh yeah, so I don't have any. I was going to do artwork for Bomb Cyclone, but it went through this year without them using the invented term Bomb Cyclone. I guess they gave up on it. Atmospheric River was the new one I heard this year, but yeah, I don't know if I start hearing Bomb Cyclone. We definitely got to do that. That might have passed. I'm the Manager certainly has faded into obscurity, but we'll see.
Still funny.
Still funny though. But yeah, that's the idea. Last time we had shirts from few smalls, some mediums, but my fans seem to run big. So larges, extra larges, 2, 3, 4, up to 5Xs we've done. So we'll see. Once I get that going, you guys, we'll be advertising it on the channel for sure. But yeah, hats and stuff. We got to get them done. DJ Barons says F-15EX is essentially a refresh of the F-15. There's another generation of F-15. That's badass. I entered the Air Force in 1995, and I stayed mainland there, Alex. A lot of people from Fuel Shop was getting at that time. They were getting rotated in and out of two different places, Saudi Arabia and Qatar. I never got to go. I kind of was a little bit of a problem in the shop in those days, believe it or not. So, yeah, they don't want to send me somewhere else. They like to keep me in the land of misfit mechanics, aka Tank Farm. Orwell with RGN on shirt. Yeah, we need to look. I need to look into more artwork than what we have. The big one that sold immediately was the Godfather shirt. So I had an Orwell Godfather shirt. Do we have one that's easy to grab, baby? I know I had one.
I have,
Because I was going to wear that one when we went to Texas, but that load didn't happen yet. So
the one for Rob's wife right here.
an Orwell one?
Yep.
Well, that's brand new. So show an Orwell shirt for them if those that haven't seen Orwell shirts.
This one, right?
Yeah, the Orwell Godfather shirt. So the back of the shirt is typical big logo on the back. The front of the Godfather shirt is actually that picture of me was taken at Matt's boot camp graduation. And a picture of Orwell. Now you can see why we call it the Godfather shirt. Orwell Godfather shirt. It's a little laggy on the audio, I think, because it's taken a while for me to... Does this show good on the thing? Because I'm still waiting for it to show up when I flip it around.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, so that's the Orwell Godfather shirt. This is Rob's wife from SH Tube shirt. So next time I go down there or see them, I could probably just ship it to him.
I'll fold it.
Here, you fold it. I'm terrible folding shirts. There you go. I'm the guy talking about calling tomorrow. Mark White. What are you talking about? Mark White. You have to explain that one, brother. You probably wrote something earlier and I'm missing it. So sorry if I am. Put a striker on the RGN. Carl Green, I've thought about that, but I really don't need to piss off a customer. It's their likeness of their truck. I don't know if I can. They probably wouldn't care. They probably wouldn't notice. But I don't want to. You got to bear in mind, there's another company between me and them. It's called Widmeyer Express. I don't really want to piss them off, although they're happy with what I do, but really don't want to start that pot. Should have a shirt with roll that coal footage quote on it. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Are you back in Wisconsin, still at the Gentry place? Cruising by, you asked that. No, I'm home. I'm back home. I ran a local load and then I loaded today. A couple of days in the shop. Chris is going to come up here, new full-time mechanic. He's coming up on Saturday. And that's the basic plan right there. So, yeah. That's what we're working on. So I'll be shopping, and Sunday I leave to go to North Carolina with the striker I loaded. Hello from Little Chute, Wisconsin. That's the Randall family.
Oh.
05 Pete says, look good, the shirt. James Wall says, Tampa Bay Lightning for the win.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Although, if it can't be the Flyers, I guess we'll go with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
New York Rangers, somebody says for James Wall.
No.
Alex says the F-15EX has better equipment than the regular F-15. Well, what do you mean by better equipment? Colin, obviously they've changed the avionics through the years, but what else? They changed the engines? Anything else? Curious. Cruiser Bias says, give me a shot when you hit North Kakalak. Oh, yeah, North Carolina. North Kakalaki, he used to call it back in the day. Or coming straight at you with the black smoke rolling out the stacks would be awesome for the back of his shirt. Yeah, it probably would be. You just stopped by Tim's on the way home. From North Carolina? Going out by Wilmington. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how it works with time-wise. Alex says you can hold more payload, talking about the F-15EX. I'll have to look that up. Donald French says Dallas Stars, number one.
Ew.
Jen says no. Insta Constanza says, trust me, nobody wants to see a New York team win anything. I can't disagree. I was born and raised a New York Giants fan until the NFL decided to piss me off, and then I say F the NFL. They like to play overseas now, so let them go stay overseas. I saw it on Facebook. The Packers game opener, baby, is going to be in Brazil. You know what? Brazil could keep them. All of them, not just the Packers. Take all of them. See, trust me, nobody. Yeah, you're right. Hammerhead Spit says F-15EX is a missile truck, flat out. That thing could absolutely tote some munitions. Lots changed since I worked on them, I'm sure. Need some blue watermelon lights on Orwell from SH2 Driver. And where would I put them? Orwell inside and out today. Orwell is outside right now. Got a shop full of cars because my big trailer is in Tennessee. Carissa Bias said, I want to ask, you got the pieces replaced the same way for the sway kit on the car trailer? I got an extra. I want to ask if you got the pieces replaced. Oh, I never had to replace them. I just moved them. I just unbolted them and moved them over. I don't have to replace them. But I have the big 10.5-inch frame, so a typical camping trailer won't work on those. I had to order them special. Let's see here. Reconsider, it's the NFL, dude. Steve, how you gonna see you in this life? The NFL took a big steamy pile of dump right on any and all veterans.
Mm-hmm.
They can go after themselves. The NFL. Packers are already played, so they might. Packed. The Packers are already packed, so they may as well stay over there. Yes, Farron Bedsall. Agreed. Just refresh the paint scheme in chrome on Orwell, but keep the rusty wheels so it can be recognized.
Absolutely.
I've thought of that too. When I do get the rims on Orwell, I'll just leave that rusty wheel on there just to put a thumb in the eye of people. Because the haters, that'll just set them off. Justin has the green APU on his W900. Yeah, I know that. He works, again, it's the same thing. It's the same as me. They get good exposure by us, and everybody's happy. In fact, the next truck I have going, we're gonna be putting a green APU on that truck. In fact, the new fuel tanks I ordered, we designed them so green APUs have to drill into the tank. We actually had a boss welded into, or flange welded into the tank for the green APU specifically. So, yeah, that's the idea. Hey, Steve, no disrespect, my favorite jet is the Warthog. It's Otis Jr. You know what? I knew a guy when I was in the Air Force that worked at Myrtle Beach when it was open, and that base, their primary aircraft was the A-10 Warthog, and he loved that plane. He said it was a dream to work on. It was a mechanic's dream. F-15 had its problems. It's mechanics. I didn't have a... See, I predominantly was in tank farm, but, man, let me tell you, it was like a punishment in fuel shop having to work on them damn ETAMs. ETAM, engine to airframe manifold. Those things sucked. Justin was talking about putting a green APU on his K100. He should. I bet Rob could come up with a few spots for lights and stainless, keeping your love of classic over modern styling. That's M. Packman. Yes, we I got to get Orwell down there to talk to Rob, so Rob can actually look at the truck close and determine what we're going to do. But yes, there are things I'd love to have Rob do with Orwell. I don't want to discuss them right now, but yeah, I like the old school look. But Rob has some unique ideas, so I'd like to work together on that for sure. U.S. military is supposed to be retiring the Warthog. That's Alex again. That's what I'm told, but they've talked about that since the 90s. So we'll see how... Nothing can replace the Warthog. That's the thing. They keep trying to do like the F-35 to be like the plane of all planes, but I don't think you could build a plane that could be as good at one thing as the A-10. That's my personal opinion based on who I've talk to. Rick from Texas says, congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. Keep on trucking. That's what we're planning on doing. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Another one, please.
Sure. I'm the barmaid.
I'm talking more than I'm drinking them, so they're going down warm.
Ooh.
George Mitchell says his late father was in the Air Force. My father was Air Force too. He actually decided to join the Air Force voluntarily. He didn't want to get drafted into the Army and wind up in Vietnam. So he joined the Air Force specifically make sure he didn't get sent to Vietnam in the Army. I don't know. That's what he tells me anyway. 261 Ziggy says, I'm from New Jersey but live in Myrtle Beach now. Best move ever. Love the park honoring. Oh, thank you, baby. I was trying to pop the top. You already got it. I was reading the comment. So he's happy he moved to Myrtle Beach. My favorite truck burnt up on 1/26/24. What truck? What are you talking about there, Jeremy Colgrove? What favorite? Is that your truck? Hopefully your truck didn't burn down. Well, I hate to hear any truck burning down, but I was Air Force. My son, a former Marine. He said I was in the chair force. My sons, plural, give me that. They have the right to say that. And I have video of my youngest son literally eating crayons. That was, in fact, our. Do you have the picture of your? No, you never. Who? There's a picture, and Matt said he wanted that for his birthday of a birthday cake.
No, he wanted me to make him a crayon cake.
Right.
But it wasn't like a specific one. He just wanted me to make how I made all of his other cakes.
But was there a picture of somebody that did that?
Oh,
That gave a Marine a cake that was a Crayola crayon cake?
Oh, there was a lot.
Like with the icing, you just paint the icing to make it look like a thing of crayons?
Yeah, but I couldn't take it because we had to travel with the cake.
So that's right, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have made it if he was here.
Yeah, no, that's funny. But no, he bust their chops. And of course, we bust Sean's chops too. My dad was an air traffic controller in the United States Air Force station at Clark Air Force Base during Vietnam. My dad was an AGE mechanic. I guess modern day, a lot of in the Air Force, they're referred to as AGE. My dad always referred to as AGE. When I was in, we called it AGE too. But I guess nowadays they call them cruising by. It says red crayon states best. Now be careful cruising by. Only select few people could talk like that. Just bear that in mind. I believe in that. If you served, you talk all the trash you want. You didn't serve. You gotta watch that. Gotta watch what you talk about. That's, you know what I mean. That's the rule in this household anyway. And I made damn sure because Matt used to bust chops. And I'm like, you don't bust them chops until you're in. Once you're in, you're in. You don't bust no chops until you're in. And I enforced that brutally too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hammered Split says. Oh, Jeremy Colgrove said my mother's black and white 379. Oh, man, that sucks. I hate hearing about truck fires. Oh, that's no good. Truck fires are no good. I've been in the fire service a while and I put out a few rigs and gone up. Always feel for the driver, even trucking companies, the look on their faces. That reminds me of that damn fire Tim had, that yellow cab over, completely destroyed. There was nothing left of it. It was a frame and an engine block. Anything aluminum burned. Even the rims were burned up pretty badly. Like, it was terrible. Can't believe how that thing burnt up like that. My late dad flew B-52s over NAM, 67 through 72, United States Air Force. B-52. Man, those things are still around, too. I meant that with all due respect. I'm a huge supporter of the vets. There you go, cruising by you. There you go. I'm sure you didn't. I just wanted to clarify. That's all. Retired Navy. Yikes. Retired Navy Chief Electronic Warfare Technician, 20 plus, and now a contractor working with the U.S. Navy over 18 years. That's Kelly Forrester. Oh, snap. Look at his profile pic. I bet that's him, too. It's really teeny tiny. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Salud. Thank you. Yeah, 20 plus years. Yikes. That's a whole career plus right there. I met a couple people. Let me tell you something though. When Matt was going through the whole recruiting thing, man, they took real good care of him. And they involved the family into it too. It was much different from when I was in the Air Force recruiter. I barely saw him. Kelly Forrester says, "Yep, that's me. Thanks." Absolutely, brother. Yeah, the recruiters, they involved the family involved in all the stuff with the recruits too. It was awesome. I mean, I still have Matt's recruiters' numbers.
Yeah.
They all ride. So we gotta ride with them boys this year too. So I still every now and then.
I don't wonder if they know that Matt's married now.
I think I don't want to say his name. The one we dealt with the most.
Right.
I think he knows.
Okay.
I think he does. So if he knows, they all know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still show up there every now and again with the bike. So yeah, that's badass. I was very impressed with at least on the recruiting side. And once Matt was in, I was really impressed with everybody I met. That the other Marines that hang out with Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressed with them. They're very respectful to me and Jen, which is quite uncomfortable. I'm not used to young men that age being respectful to me. I'm like, wow, they're cut above.
That's different.
Them boys are cut above. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
Matt's got a good bunch of Marines he works with. I'm very proud of him, and I'm sure their parents are proud of them too. Up here we go. We got all that started now. Tim Fisher, my grandpa was U.S. Navy cable snatch and drove cab overs for 30 years. There we go. That Navy representing in here now. What did I think of Tim's race car there? I really didn't get to spend a lot of time with the car. I just filmed the car. So it was badass. I had a great time. There was I wish that there was a Chevelle there that wanted to race Tim after the fact. And I got told that because I had said that I was, quote, talking trash. But that was a very bitter person that said that. So, and that created a little bit of drama. That person created some drama, and after that, nobody wanted to run no more, which stunk. But the red car ultimately won. Tim lost because he jumped. And that's how it happened. But yeah, I wanted to see him in the Chevelle run. That would have been badass. But it didn't happen. So, whatever. I guess she got what she wanted. I currently drove a 01 379 that was lime green inside and out. That's Jeremy Colgrove. That sounds like a badass truck. If you ever get back to Yuma, Arizona, give me a shout and I'll show you around. It's George Mitchell. Very rare I get to Yuma. Honestly, if I ever get back to Yuma, it'll probably be with the pickup truck and big trailer. On the way to Glamis, probably. Orwell is not welcome in California. So, unless we get a load specifically to Yuma, probably not going. There we go. Tim Fisher. My brother is currently serving as chief warrant officer in the Army. I couldn't join due to medical. Otis Jr. Hey, Steve, don't know if you see my previous message. My grandpa served in the Army, and he and his brother were some of the ones stormed the beaches of Normandy. Otis Jr., that generation is straight up the baddest, best, most courageous set of mofos that ever walked this planet. That generation absolutely just makes every generation, I think, possibly prior or since, for sure. I mean, there's some badass, but that generation as a group, if they didn't do that, well, I grew up in New Jersey. I would have been born and raised speaking German. The guy in Arizona, he probably would have been born and raised speaking Japanese. If them boys didn't take care of business like they did, we wouldn't be a country. Shirts with pockets on them would be nice. That's Robert Abadi. You know, we've talked back in the day when we first started. I thought about making one for my dad. Well, that won't happen now.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. We got to come up with more ideas than what we've been doing. But for right now, I think I'm gonna start doing a pre-order and then putting a merch order in and then trying to make the pre-order match the actual order. But we'll try to work on it. We definitely got to do more than that. Thank you for your boys there, service. My brother passed away 1 year ago. Today he was in the Air Force. I'm sorry to hear he passed, Mark White. That's especially your brother. That's got to be rough. Currently haul cattle, but I started out on Low Boy. That's Jeremy Colgrove. He's got that 01379. Cheesehead Media asks, you going to try to catch Big Boy this summer? I haven't even checked out where Big Boy's going to be this summer, if it's even going to be a thing this year at all. John Hallegren says, Steve, don't recall if you said how the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse might affect you or not. It affects me only in the fact that the bridge is a great blockade of the port. Not a problem. I rarely ever went over it. But it blockades the port, so nothing can come in, nothing can go out. So if that bridge was dropped intentionally, it wasn't for the fact we're losing a bridge because of the port blockade. Believe it or not, babe, not that long ago, another ship lost power near the Verrazano Narrows Bridge.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
They got it stopped in time, though. But yeah, 2 ships lose power right near key bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Just a coincidence. No way possible. I mean, coincidences do happen, but I don't know. The fat man.
Do you want to mention that?
I made it. Just got home from work. What mention what?
That movie that we saw.
Oh yeah, Leave the World Behind. It was the first thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Ship it didn't lose power. It just was hacked into and crashed right up on shore. I just didn't think about hitting a bridge and taking a bridge out and blockading a port.
I was just wondering if the audience has seen the movie or.
That's why it was a big thing.
What's that?
That's why it was a big thing when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because people went right to the movie. A lot of people didn't see the movie, but
Right.
But that's why it was a big thing. Like, wow, they just talked about it. But remember what the guy I listened to on the radio was talking about? The fact that who helped make that movie? You think that person of all people would know about what could happen.
Right.
And then what could happen happened not once, but twice. At least with the ship. Dr. Psyop says, Russian hackers, I bet you caused it. I don't know who. There's a bunch of people that have the reason to want to do something like that. I don't think you could blame it on a myriad of people, not just the Russians.
Yeah.
But like my other son always says, we know Russia did, like back with the pipeline thing, when they shut the East Coast pipeline off. You say, okay, but what did we do to the Russians? There is the tit for tat, but you don't know the tit for the tat. You just know about the tat or the tit, but you don't know about the, you know about one, but you never know about the other, and there might be a reason for that. No such thing as just an accident anymore. It's the Constanza. The fact is, if the government says it, I don't believe it. If someone representing the U.S. government walked in my door and said, "Hi, Mr. Festjak, I just want to let you know your mother really loves you," I would be heartbroken. Because I'd be like, what did I do that my mom don't love me no more? I wouldn't, if they said water's white and sky's blue, I would literally get a cup of water and pour it on my hand just to see if it's still wet. Maybe it could change. Sky's blue, I would open that door and verify. I wouldn't believe a thing they said. What's going on there, the fat man? Why would Dr. Psyops be visiting the train? He didn't say nothing. Unless this thing is just an accident. Unless I miss something, Dr. Psyops, he's welcome to say any of that he wants to say. Because I think I believe him. Now, YouTube might send him to the train station. I can't help you there. John Hallegren said, I walked through the remaining span of the Sunshine Skyway before it was demolished back in the 80s after the other span was hit by a ship. Again, crap does happen. It's just modern day. If the government tells you something, you gonna believe it? I don't. Oh, drinking on original course. Cool. It's AJ Nunez. Absolutely. Hello from Austin, Texas. No miss, Steve. All good. The fat man, what are you doing with Dr. Psyops? Don't say that to him. Jeremiah Sullivan, Black Swan events. I heard about that all the time. What exactly is that? I've heard it. I probably need to look it up. What is a Black Swan event? I have no idea. You reckon the boat was just was hacked just to run to the bridge. Scratch my head on that one. Larry Board, let me explain it to you like this. I never ran a big ship, but I am in boating, okay? But I don't know the currents. I don't know the wind. I just know that a ship that loses power doesn't make a hard turn to starboard to make a direct hit to a bridge abutment. I guess it could if the current is going that way or if the wind's going that way, but it just seems like if a ship lost power, it would stay on the same course it was, not make a very hard turn. But it was a time lapse, I will admit, that I saw. It just seems off. Just saying. And it happened twice in 2 weeks. Just saying. I don't know. I just know, here's what I know for sure. A bridge got hit by a ship, and the bridge fell down, blockading the port of Baltimore. That I know for fact. Everything else, you tell me. You know more than I do, possibly. I'm just saying, I don't believe anything I hear. It could be, could not be. Who knows? Yeah, it's Constanza. Yeah, I'm not. I ain't going there with that. I can't go that far. I worked on aircraft. I never saw any tanks for chemicals we put in other than fuel, unless it's a crop duster. The chemtrails are condensation. That's basic science. So that's my opinion on that one. And I'm thinking about another truck. What should I get? Jeremy Colgrove says I would recommend 99 and older, and I would recommend mechanical. My recommendation should be obvious as to why. Well, David Dishman, I see you here, but not a huge amount. And breaking my stones is not the way to get a blue wrench. Just saying. Not trying to be an ass, but breaking my stones ain't going to get it. Don't be jealous, just be. Hey, Steve, how are things going? Benjamin Shute says that. Doing good. Actually, specifically, Saturday, Chris comes up, starts the shop, full-time mechanic now, getting a lot of crap done. I'm loaded to go to North Carolina with a striker. I ran a load yesterday, a little local load real quick, so I'm back up here. Schedule-wise, it didn't work out for me to finish the Tim Gentry boat haul. There is, just because people assume their own thing, there's absolutely zero problems with me and Tim. In fact, I literally talked to him last night. I texted him this morning. I sent him a picture of my load, in fact. I was like, hey, check out the... I sent him a picture and a thing, how cute, because it's only a 10 wide load. After all those boats, a 10 wide, it's like a joke. You still got to take care of them, but no, it just didn't work out very good. The ship off Staten Island was an actual mechanical failure. It resumed its ferry to Newport News, Virginia. That's Carl Green. Okay, that's the case, then great. Just 2 ships lose power at a critical bridge within 2 weeks. You gotta wonder. Let's see here. David Dishman says, sorry, Steve, it's all good, no worries. We'll look to the future. Don't bust my chops. I'll keep an eye for you. Don't bust my chops. It doesn't work. News media making a circus out of it. This Dr. Psyops. Right, just like the eclipse. Run for your lives. We're all going to die. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! It's dark outside. Whatever shall we do? If you open the curtains, look, it's dark. Oh no!
You should do an eclipse shirt.
Run for your lives! We're all gonna die! It's dark outside. Whatever shall we do? Ay, ay, ay. I gotta bust chops. What do you want from me? I'll watch myself on this thing. It's funny. Sent Tim a nice 4-axle truck. It's a nice cheap, somewhat cheap, instead of cutting on Rooster, which I hope he don't. Tucker Jeff, I talked to him about that. I told him I would leave Orwell alone. Not Orwell. I would leave Rooster alone. If I would go that route, I would build another truck. I suggested the red Peterbilt he just got. I'd go that route with something like that. Just because Rooster is a rare one of, I think he said 59 trucks. So I wouldn't cut Rooster. I'd leave him alone. I would just fix up the damage done from the fire and just run it and build another truck into a 4-axle. However, when he needs a 4-axle and doesn't have one, it's easier to just work on a truck that's already set. So we'll see how that happens. But that's my opinion of it anyway. David Dishman says, you're a really funny guy, Steve. LOL. Funny how? Funny like the way I talk? I'm trying to do the...
Comedic.
No, I'm trying to do the Joe Pesci imitation from Goodfellas. Tell me, what's funny? What's funny about... What the... So funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny. I used to do that one pretty good, though. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm from Norwalk, Ohio. It's Harley Rider. Jason also watching your channel reminds me of my father's old cabin, which makes you want to try and find it and restore it. That would be badass if you could, wouldn't it? Absolutely. That would be cool. How soon till
About a half an hour.
half an hour and dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. I was editing video earlier. I guess it...
I know, I always feel bad now because I know
No,
you're
it's 8 o'clock. I don't feel like editing no more today.
Yeah, but I'm talking about being on live.
Oh. What's on?
No, I know you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, well, it's been an hour and...
It's probably been almost 2 hours.
Yeah, 109 minutes. So it's almost 2 hours, yeah. Dr. Psyop says Steve and his Jersey accent. Well, I was mimicking Goodfellas, but yeah, it works. Steve, as your comedy, Steve keeps me laughing a lot. Oh, Lone Star Texas Ranger. I didn't see you over there. Oh, crap, there he is.
Aw.
Yeah, you remember him.
Yeah, I do remember him.
And his family in the
And
wagon.
his family.
Yeah. He's got it good. Another one right there you got to check out. Lone Star Texas Ranger. Let me see where he's at. Let me check here. So we were talking about Madville Motorsports earlier. Refresh the channel. Where's he at now? 1.49 subscribers. Man, I tried to get him up a little bit better. All right. Oh, crap. I just thought... All right. This ought to get you guys watching Madville Motorsports. The video he posted 8 days ago got me on it. So, there it is, loading up the vault. Here, see, babe?
Let me see.
His thumbnail, he's got to redo the thumbnail. But his thumbnail is me with my head cut off.
Aw.
Come on, Jason, what's up with that? You cut my head off. I'm like the headless guy walking around. Yeah. Picking up our new Volvo Penta LS. It's a 5.3. Plus, got to get her home. It's new inside. I got to watch that later. All right.
Lone Star?
No, that's Madville Motorsports. So go ahead and check out Madville Motorsports YouTube channel. He's got a video of me on it. It's got to be good. The other one I want to check with Lone Star.
Good guy.
Let's see where he is. I want to try to get him pumped up too. He's been pretty... We had him on the video. He was on Gentry's video a bit too. 8.05K subscribers right there. He's been working on an FLD. Past bunch of videos, he's been working on an FLD. So you guys need to check out Lone Star Texas Ranger. He is an absolute awesome family guy. Mm-hmm. Came to Matt's. He had his kids, various ages, from really little to... They're all pretty little. They're pretty young. They're all young, but then all 4 of them are like this wagon he was toting around the truck show, and his wife was right there with him, supporting him every step of the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to check this guy out. He's a family man, a hard worker, and real down to earth, respectful, and carries himself real well. So I immediately when he started coming up, hanging out with us, I'm like, okay, we're definitely gonna have to work together. Because he's got that personality, and I say it like that, but it's like, when just him, it was the whole family unit, the way they worked, and the kids were like really, that's the thing too, his kids were really super respectful and nice, and I'm like, they got their crap together, like they really got their crap together, better than most people I know.
Oh yeah.
Like, my own family don't got kids, I didn't have it that good. But no, check out his channel, Lone Star Texas Ranger. Like I said, he's been redoing an FLD, and I think he said either bought or is going to
Is that
buy.
the truck he said he was going to look at
cab.
on his way home?
No, he has that already, but he was talking about getting a cab over. So I gotta go back to my comments here because I'm on his channel. 8.05. So come on, get his numbers up there. Oh, there you hit that one there. There we go. We do need Dr. Psyop says we do need a FSC bloopers channel. Just about every day I'm on YouTube, brother. Hi from Norwalk, Ohio. It's Harley Rider. Farron Bedsall says, I do agree with you not wanting to stretch Orwell. No, we are definitely not stretching Orwell. Let's see here. Blammo. So, Lone Star Texas Ranger, check your stuff out. You got yourself a blue wrench, brother. Cordless Gimp says, hi, Steve. You making great videos. Keep up the great work. David Dishman says, as your comedy Steves keep me laughing a lot. He also says, hey, Lone Star. Dwayne says, congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. A your content fan from Canada. Farron Bedsall says, cab over life. Absolutely. Did I meet Super Trucker Dan at Max? That's Max says XC79. No, I didn't. Again, seen him in passing. We were in a hurry. Didn't get a chance to say hi. I'm not really sure if he knows who I am. He's been out there for quite a while. James says, hey, Steve, congrats on 100,000 subs. Texas Lone Star Texas Ranger says, you all gave me a great jump. Thank you. Hey, no troubles. Y'all got to help each other out here for sure. Justin Lusk says 100,000. Congrats on 100,000. Dr. Psyops again with the Nita bloopers video. If you hit 200,000 subs by the end of this month, you should wear a Flyers jersey in a video driving Orwell.
That'd be great.
It wouldn't be hard to do, except I don't have one that fits me. I wanted to buy one. Remember the one I wanted, babe?
Yeah, I do. Let me think of his name because it's been a while.
He was the what do they call him? The goon. What they call him? The enforcer. The guy that like busts heads.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember?
Do you remember his name?
Yeah, I think so. It's a big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took no crap. I had him on my video from when Gritty told you to go F yourself.
Okay. And his sister was dating the
Was it
Goldie.
Gudis or something like that? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the guy you didn't. The other guy I liked wasn't a very big dude. That dude Simmons. He had the Manson lamps. He got mad at you, he'd glare at you.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't a terribly big guy. What was the guy's name? Gudis, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted his sweater because I just loved how he carried himself. He was like he was a FAFO kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did I get fuel in Kaukauna today with a red and black airport fire on the bed? That's Matt Kanuger. No, I didn't get fuel there. I got off there. Oh, babe, that reminds me. So when I left today with the striker I had, it measured up at the snozzle at 14 foot 1 inches. Now you suck them down, ride them for a little bit, pull them down again, I can get them under 14. So it's 14.1. I didn't want to come up the back way to get to my shop. I went 41 to 55, went through the goofy ass circles and came, right past the old shop, kept on trucking, went all the way up to in the town of Seymour, and I came across on where 55 crosses that it dead ends. Well, it doesn't dead end. 55 comes over like this. They're building a damn traffic. I couldn't even get to my shop that way. I had to turn around and come down some local ass road, and I went that way because I didn't want to come up the way I normally go through county roads because I was tall. They're building a stupid traffic circle at the end of our road.
Wow.
I'm like, oh! And I had to turn around at the post office, come all the way back down,
Oh wow.
and then I took one of the crossroads, and I got nervous because the lines were there,
Oh, boy.
and it go through them real slow, and then I went up, got back to the shop. I'm like, oh yeah. I remember that because I didn't stop there to get fuel. I took 55 north to get to Seymour. Yeah, so that's.
Enough with the traffic circles.
Oh, these
please.
traffic. Wisconsin's got a damn fetish for these stupid traffic circles. Let me tell you. So where they wrote that? How did I lose that comment? Oh, let's see here. The Dally only went about 300 feet off course to right, but it was worst possible time. Oh, the ship that hit it. Again, it could be just. I don't know. I listen. I don't trust anything the government tells me. So it is. If they told me it was a hack, I would believe it. I would not believe it. I'd be like, oh, it's an accident. If they say it's an accident, oh, someone hacked it. If they say it, I believe the opposite. That's just how it is now. Sorry. I read there. Jeremiah Sullivan, Jen's making chicken thighs. Lone Star Texas Ranger says, I gained almost 1,000 subscribers thanks to you all. Awesome. Glad to help out. Did you get, oh, that's right, you get fuel in Kakana today. Yeah, no, I didn't get fuel there, but I was on my way to my shop, so that's where I was going. Why did it jump so far?
It's hard to keep up with those comments.
Yeah, I'm doing it manually here on the computer. Has your new employee started yet? Saturday, he gets here Saturday. He's been in and out moving stuff and staging a lot of his belongings at my shop. But he'll be up Saturday, so we're going to film. And I don't think I want to do a live on Saturday, but it's possible. I'll probably just film and introduce him to the channel on a produced video and then go on with life. Chris Reed says, hi from South Carolina. Farron Bedsall, how long have you had Orwell? Bought him in 18, if I remember right. 18, 19?
I think so.
Yeah, one of them. Your truck looks great, Lone Star. Is he talking about the FLD? Steve, keep on trucking, brother. Love the content. Eric DeGenerans? Oh, David Dish. You're probably talking about somebody else. I'll send you a Rangers jersey instead. 05 Pete said that.
Ew.
Jen said she'll burn it.
We'll wipe Orwell down with
She'll
it.
use it as a polish rag for the rusty wheel. Hi, Steve Knapp says, hi, Steve and Jack. Congrats on 100K. Congrats to you and Orwell. Both worked hard for achieving 100K. Thank you there, G. Baez. Ian Staples, keep up the great videos. Dave Dishman says, saw that video, it was cool. When are you going to install aluminum wheels from Tim? First off, Tim didn't give me aluminum wheels, so what are you talking about? Number one. Number two, I gotta get to him. I might, maybe through the steers, but I forgot to call the guy. So if I have time tomorrow, I'll drop him off, and maybe I'll do them Saturday with Chris. Get them swapped over. I have the new tires now. Mm-hmm. And Michelin still make 24.5s. I want Firestones this time. Last set was Goodyear's. I actually did pretty good with those. I like those videos from Montana when you pass by Anaconda, you can see the old smelter was closed down by Arco. Yeah, I talked about that, like what that thing was. I had to look it up and find it. Read that one, duh. Steve Norris. Oh, here he goes. Love your saying, send them to the train station. Nice to see friends helping friends. You and Gentry crew are awesome. We try, I don't know what it is, but man, Tim has haters. I mean, holy crap. These people are nuts.
He's so nice.
If Tim saved a kitten from out of a tree, right? They would hate him. Like, you treated the kitten wrong. You should have left him there. Don't touch the kitten, you'll eat it. Don't put the ladder on that tree. You'll never finish getting the kitten. It's just they hate the guy. And once I started working with him, they give me a bunch of crap too. I'm like, man, leave him alone. Damn, I never saw a guy work so hard to get kicked by so many friggin' people. Oh my God. Let me tell you, I do not envy him when it comes to the amount of crap he gets and puts up with. My God. It is ridiculous. And they come over my way too. So, whatever. I take it apart in the next video. Trust me. I will engage them and I will put them in their place. Tim don't. Tim takes a nice guy approach. But, when you slap a guy in the face, all he does is turn the other cheek. you get that one slapped too. You slap me in the face and I punch you in the mouth, my other cheek doesn't turn red. I'm just saying. That's how it goes. They do sell hockey rival team logo toilet paper on some goofy website.
Yeah, like the Pittsburgh Penguins crap I saw before.
Oh God! Back in the early videos, you remember? Boink! Remember that? Way back in when we first started YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and we were driving through Philly in my dad's truck,
Mm-hmm.
and there was that big penguin on top of like a car dealer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I go, Jen's trying to go boink with a pin. It goes. I don't know why. I thought that was hilarious. That was in a video where we filmed driving past the Rocky House where they filmed Rocky Balboa.
I think we're on our way to get Jeffrey.
I think so, yeah. Well, there was those trips, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what video the boink was. Hello from Alabama. That's Leslie Hill. 05 Pete's laughing his ass off. Missouri has those freaking reverse diamond interchanges, Greg Bridges. Oh, I hate those things. Those divergent diamonds. Oh my God, they're so stupid. And I tell you, when those are the worst, I mean, they probably work better, but if you ever lose power and them lights fail, forget about it. It's nothing but a disaster. I meant Eric DeJarnis from the Flyers.
Eric Desjardins.
I haven't watched hockey with you in a while. Donald French says, that Lone Star Texas Ranger hit you for a sub. We'll binge watch your videos soon. There you go. There's an idea for Steve's haters. Send him a Rangers jersey so he will polish the rusty wheel. Omar, Youssef is back. Will you be hauling any boats? Oh, excuse me. One thing about the Coors beer, it belch a lot from it. I think it's any beer though. Mm-hmm. XJ70, nothing in the near future. It's not like I'm not learning, but I'm not trying to be Tim's competition. I'll tell you that right now. I don't want to work for him either. I'm just happy what we're doing right now. It's working good. Leave it to F alone. Dr. Psyop says, Garrett Sparkman, you mean Jersey, LOL. Oh, it's actually Jersey. Only people that say Jersey are people that are trying to bust balls. It is what it is. It's the Constanza. Don't get Steve started on Pennsylvania State Police. They're beyond corrupted. You had to get me started. Not all of them, but I've had my fair share of problems when I had a situation with my children up there. And, well, they do what you want when you got weight on them. I'll just leave it at that. Who cares about the hater? You and Tim are my favorite truckers. It's Larry Board. Yeah, I get it. I mean, let me tell you something. The haters, though, for sure, are the most loyal fans. They watch every second of everything you do. What's up? Following from the New Orleans area, that's Diesel Dave 225. Greg Bridges says diverging. That's the word I couldn't remember. Thanks, John H. Hey, Steve, congrats. The guy who gave you free OJ at the pilot. Oh, yeah, thank you. I remember you now. There's a couple times someone gave me free OJ at the pilot. Yeah, you worked there. I remember. You worked there. I remember you met me at the truck. Gave me an OJ that I drank. I drank that up real quick, too. Trust me. Farron Bedsaw says, I always said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. Are you going to update your FSC Railroad channel? I don't know. I might one day. Honestly, probably do it just for fun, but it's been hard. I haven't had really the time. It's kind of how it goes. So, you want to? There's a lot of people on here, baby, weren't on here when I first started. You want to show them the package again? Right there. I'm not going to reread everything, but I figure I'd show you since some of you guys weren't here when we first started the live.
The paper's over here.
Where?
This.
Oh. I put it back in the box, so don't get...
Well, I didn't want it to get wrinkled up.
Oh, well, it shouldn't. Well, here, I'll let you take care of that. So since a lot of you guys weren't here when we first opened this up, I got my play button for 100,000 subs. There you are. Took a lot of hours, a lot of years, a lot of people laughing at me. A lot of people tell me to go F myself, and a lot of me telling them people to go F themselves too. But here we are. Goal. That's a good goal right there. I don't want to get it dirty. Hang on, it won't get dusty. Yeah. Remember Matt laughing at me when we first started this venture. Well, shoot, he was a freshman in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now he's all through high school and a Marine now. That's badass. Omar Youssef says, haters gonna hate. The end of the day, got nothing else to do. They got nothing else to do with their time rather than be a Karen. Yeah, that's for sure. They can't be us, so they get all bent. Texas Lone Star says he loves the haters. Brother, the bigger you get, the worse they get. Trust me. Just haters, man. I live there. Oh, they live in their mom's basement, just hating their life, just want to complain about others. You and Tim are doing a great job, guys. Good work together. Colin McKay, hey Steve, glad to be here. Congratulations on from Prince Edward Island. Gary Bennett says, damn good channel, good video, Steve. I live in Lancaster, South Carolina, but now from Hunterdon County, New Jersey. Flemington Ringos used to live around your area where you're from in New Jersey. Thomas Bowman says, good night, keep doing what you're doing. Good night, Thomas Bowman. Omar, you said, now get you up to 500,000 subs. We're working on it. One sub at a time. Play button is cool. Congrats on 100,000. That's Larry Board. 70 El Camino. Yeah, I'm tired of people bitching about the wheel on Orwell. I'm about to start reporting on them for hate speech. Nah, if I were to replace that wheel, I probably ought to auction it off for like charity or something. I don't know. It'd be a bad idea. Get a big fat check for that ugly ass wheel, send it to them, and then send a big check to St. Jude's or something. The ones I can't stand are the ones that go after Brax. Yeah, Richard Woodcock. Yeah, you don't just Brax is. It's easy to forget that he's so young. He acts so much like an adult, and he's just the softest, kindest. He's just the kindest kid you ever want to meet. He'll do anything for you. I mean, if people go after him, they don't do that in my presence. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, Steve, I'm looking for a set of Jakes for 3406B. The only places out that way. I'm looking for one for my A. Same problem. Wonder if that Karen at the truck stop with clean shoes tonight just one of your lead haters. Who knows, man? I made that woman famous. Thanks for what you do. I drive a 50-ton recorder. I imagine he rotators what he's trying to write. I think you hit the enter button too fast.
Happens.
Tell Matt I appreciate him his service to this great nation. That's David Dishman. He, believe it or not, he hears that a lot. Steve, just sand that rusty wheel down and paint it. No, they're all being replaced with aluminum.
I think keep it.
Roy, Tennessee says, will you ever think about putting all aluminum wheels on? Just said that. Congrats, love all the content. That's Brandy Bean. I guess that's Bean. Congrats, love all the content. Thank you. 70 El Camino. Hey, my first vehicle was a 68 El Camino. We're both having some cold ones, LOL, Gary Bennett. The fat man says that rusty wheel has to be worth a good amount of money. Well, it's famous, that's for sure. Brax is such a sweet kid, speaks volumes about how his parents raised him. Let me tell you something. I spent a lot of time, over a week, at the Gentry compound down there, and the kids are awesome. The more I was there, the more I got to liking all of them, and just riding them around on a razor. It was fun. Big family, good family. Very rare to see that nowadays. Rick Minton, sorry. I did. Sorry about that. It's all right. You drive the 50-ton rotator. That's badass. Fat L Trucking says, yo, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you. Awesome. RE on haters on another channel. He says, I hate Casey Liddell shirts to advise. Who John Halligan said what? Does Casey sell I hate Casey shirts? That'd be badass. You try that. Tim Gentry, that's an idea. They sell a lot of them. Oh, there he is. There's Gentry. We're just talking about you. Gentry says, what's up, everyone? Congratulations, brother. Hey, it was your live that pushed it over. Got me that last 50. Next thing I know, I'm almost 102 now. Yeah. And paying with speaking of devil, there's Timmy. There we go. Oh, no, don't sell. Keep it. Brings out the vintage and Orwell. I'll talk about that wheel. No, when I ever replace it, I'm just going to auction it off and give like St. Jude the money. I don't know. Probably won't. It probably cost me more to ship it than anybody will pay for it, but you never know. Probably need to repaint Orwell. Detail shops do paint correction, compound wax. Renew the old paint. Yeah, it's possible. I knew a guy was going to do it, and then he kind of he's always too busy when I call him. So I guess I kind of let that ride, but I don't know. It's a lot of paint chips on the front. You got to bear in mind, unlike most trucks, Orwell's front end is mostly paint, and it's all leading edge. So the front is definitely, there's body work that needs to be done too. So it honestly, when I actually take Orwell down to be repainted, I'll most likely be calling Tommy down at FCR and try to see what they can do for me. That's the idea. We'll see. What's the plan? Tim was talking to Tim now. Tim says he's good, just in the shop working on a truck. Oh. Getting ready to pull the Mustang in me, and Steve's got some Go Fast parts for a while. Yeah. Tim, you can talk. I haven't talked nothing about it other than guys are asking about the race. You want to talk about what you got for it? I mean, I know, but I'm not. I haven't. You know me. I'm not going to talk about what ain't for me to talk about. M. Pacman says FCR would probably have Orwell looking brand new. Yeah, I saw what they did to Weston's truck. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with Orwell if it looked that good. I'd be like reaching into it to try to like get stuff that's in the reflection in the paint. I mean, I don't know what I would do with Orwell with being that shiny. Hey Tim, great night of racing. Too bad about the jump. Would have loved the race with the Chevy. Yeah, Tim, we were talking about the Chevelle that wanted to run you, that the drama that came up because somebody got all bent out of shape about it. It never happens. We were talking about that. But yeah, it sucked. I wanted to see that car go up against that Chevelle. It would have been badass. It would have been cool to happen. But yeah, but that's what he was talking about. Would have been nice to see that. I don't know if. Oh no, he did race one Chevy. It was the Corvette, the first one. But yeah, that's what we were talking. That's what they're talking about there, Tim. It would have been nice to see that Chevelle go down the road with you. But yeah, anyway. We didn't get into the details. We just got in enough the fact that there was drama and blah blah blah. Being in the shop is likely Tim's happy place. When Tim is in there by himself, I think it's his happy place. It's just there's just been so much crap going on, I think people piss him off. I think he just needs to be alone, crank his music, and just forget about things for a bit. Chevelle, a nice class. That was a 69, Dr. Psyops. When I post my video, I don't remember Tim putting because the Chevelle never raced Timmy, so Tim didn't put it on his video. But let me tell you, that Chevelle did a burnout. It like the world disappeared. He raced the Chevelle. If you watch Tim's video, you'll see it. Steve got I'm reading the comments here. I got sidetracked. The Nardo Gray Mustang is what beat the Chevelle. I thought the Chevelle was just gonna decimate all. The Nardo Gray Mustang beat the Chevelle, and then Tim had to go up against the Nardo Gray Mustang, and you see how that ended out. So, but yeah, that's what happened. But he beat the Chevelle. I just think the Chevelle, it's a big, heavy car, and that Chevelle would be completely a different car in a quarter mile. But I don't think it had that kind of time to stretch its legs. I think it takes off slow because it's so big and heavy, but it would catch up later on. I think that's how it would play out. But that Nardo Gray Mustang got him, and that didn't get to race the Chevelle. Let's see here. Christine Fortner says, Roy, he's an old Keen transport truck. Oh, yeah, so talking about Orwell. Orwell is an old Keen transport truck. Christine Fortner, we are going to give you a wrench, too, because you're regular and you're loyal, so...
What's a wrench?
Moderator.
Oh, okay.
So that way she can send the haters to the train station. The basic rules of mods are simple. You give me a little bit of crap, that's fine. Constructive criticism, that's fine. You want to get hating, that's,
Not fine.
Yeah, you get a timeout for that one. If you get real insulting and insult my friends or my family or me, train station. That's permanent boot. That's the rules. That's how we do it. Let's see here. I got a long ways before I get to 100,000 like you, Steve. That's George Mitchell. What, you got a channel? What are you doing on there? Mr. Gentry, how is Rooster doing? It's David Dishman. Rick Britton says, I just run one truck. I don't know how y'all do it. I had to hire help, so I don't know how well I was doing it prior to help, so. Dr. Psyops misses his old 442. He says GM makes garbage in Mexico and China. I think he's right, too. Gentry and Sons Trucking says Rooster is doing great. Of course, I already knew that. Greg Bridges called them heavy Chevys. That's right. M. Packman says, I will get my 70-72 Chevelle one day. Love them heavy Chevys. That's right. Tim, great job racing. Sucks with the jump. You destroyed everyone. Fun video. Old school. Love watching that. It was fun to watch. And I was there. And honestly, the video was fun too. Tim, great job racing. Oh, I read that already. Roy, Tennessee, in your videos, I can never tell. Steve does all Orwell's buttons and switches and dash. No, they all don't work. You're right, they don't. When will we see a Steve versus Tim combined race? You did it, the truck show. I bet Tim jumped on that one too. Play the video. I bet that's what happened. I bet Tim jumped on that cart. Oh, I bet the Corvette was the first one. Yeah, it was. The Corvette was the first one he raced. Didn't show up on video, but the Corvette got a little squirrely at half track, so I think that's probably, he probably had to get out of it, but I don't know. Tim won it, but it was good. It was a good race. I enjoyed the day up until the very end, and then things calmed down at the end, so things were great. Roll that beautiful coal footage. That's right. Oh, cab over race. Well, Tim doesn't. Oh, yeah, he's got the Argosies. Oh, the Argosy would straight spank Orwell. It's got a big cat in it. How Argosy probably beat Orwell towing another truck. Orwell versus Argosy. Fat Man's like, no. XC70, we've answered that already. The answer is no. Not in the near future for sure. That's for damn sure. I've already got 114 subs they earned. I show the parade for this year, but didn't turn out very good. What parade are you talking about there, George Mitchell? Diesel Dave 225 says the general do a cleanup on all when Gentry finishes Mustang. Yeah, Tim honestly is worried about it not having enough cage right now. He's talked about that. There's been too many recent crashes and deaths in the racing world. It's got Tim thinking of making the car faster. He's got some go fast stuff that he's ready to put on soon. He's a little worried the car don't have enough cage. The truck with the new headache rack and lights is looking awesome. Let's see, it gets stuck in a ditch with the oversized boat. Yeah, that was something there, Dalton Everett. Didn't like it, but it was what it was. There you go. Tom Robinson says, if I'm going to replace all the wheels on Orwell, I should cut up the rusty wheel and sell the pieces in your merch.
Yeah.
I might do that. You never know. I was talking about just auctioning the whole thing off. It'd be easier to ship it out in pieces for sure. Fidel Trucking says, let's see Orwell versus Lone Star FLD. Orwell, why does everyone want to race Orwell now? Wants me to race. I bet Brax would race you in a cab over. I bet Brax would too. You just start like a cab over mafia with the other cab over YouTubers. And there aren't that many of us, but there are a few. Paging Chad Keegan. Tim Webb calling Tim a cheater, LOL. Hey, he got a 3/4 car gap on me by the time I got to the other end of the thing. And I couldn't wheel him in either. Then again, I am heavier than him. Someone give Steve another beer. He deserves it. I'm actually empty. Thank you, Dr. Psyops. I appreciate that. Texas Lone Star goes my FLD. We'll send Orwell to the junkyard. Well, then now we're not racing, see? That would be badass. If we could do that on a track, that would be kind of cool. But how many YouTubers can we get to show up at a track?
Probably a lot.
Dr. Psyops says Orwell needs a new dashboard for sure. Working on it. That's why we hired a mechanic, so I can start getting work done at the same time I'm getting other work done. Give me time. Tim says I definitely like to play with the light. Yeah, for sure. And you still gapped them too, even when you jumped. So it is what it is. That car launches hard. We ever get a conclusion on whether that car did a wheelie on that last race? I swear it
Kind of
did.
looked like it.
I swear
thought
it carried
did.
the tire. It definitely carried, in my opinion, I think it carried the driver's side for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, he got some kind of fancy suspension on there that's made to have the wheels go way low.
Mm-hmm.
So he still has some degree of steering while he's launching.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he still carried a damn wheel. Brax would race anything. Yes, Richard Woodcock. I think Braxton would race anything.
And win.
He loves to play. He loves to play. I mean, hell, you ought to see him driving my Razor all around the property over there with the kids. It's something to see. Oh yeah, Tim made a comment earlier I wanted to talk about real quick because some of what goes on up there, it's just people don't quite get it. Oh, yeah, it is. Steve got to see the hell that goes on around here to run the company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. People give him so much crap about all the crap that they think don't get done, but they have no idea what happens behind the scenes. It's insane. M. Packman said, I bet Cleater will host the race. Well, you better talk to Tim about that, because I don't know Cletus, and I would be very surprised if Cletus knows who I am. But it would be something if that could happen, where Cletus got us YouTubers together to run.
That would be fun.
Run a drag race, or even I wouldn't recommend a track, like a circle track race, because someone's going to lose their truck. But it would be badass, because hey, people get silly on it. They think you can take the corner too hard with a bobtail, and then you destroy a lot of rides. And like if Orwell got wrecked, I'd be wrecked.
Yeah, you don't need that.
But a drag race, I think, would be kind of cool. That I guess it could happen. I guess paging Tim Gentry, because I would say talk to Cletus, but nobody I know knows Cletus other than Tim. Maybe a few others, but like I said, I bet Cletus don't even know who the hell I am. And that's fine. Steve, I'm enjoying your channel. It's great, Conrad. I bet I'd be there just in case you need a tow. Rick Britton with the rotator. Nah, Steve Webb, the first jump he was accused of, that was not a jump. He left at the exact same time. The problem was the Nardo Gray Mustang left after Tim did, which made it look like he jumped, but Tim did not jump the light. The second time, well, Tim jumped it by 2 frames. 2 frames. He gapped them by 3 cars, but he jumped by 2 frames. You don't see the car move, you see the rear wheel move. Tick, tick. That's it. That's all you saw. The best video, I didn't have the best video of it. Nick had the best video. Nick from Hustle and Horsepower. Another YouTube channel you got to check out, Hustle and Horsepower. He had the best video, and Tim jumped by 2 whole frames. Chase is a race. Lone Star FLD versus Brat's burnout truck. Here we go. Glenn Foss says, hey Steve, I'll send you over some Guinness from Dublin to celebrate your 100K. Love your channel. Best wishes from Ireland. What's the P.O. box, babe?
Oh no.
I think it's. I have to look on my phone, which I'm filming with. I don't know if you could send liquor in the mail. I guess you can, but I would drink it.
That's what I.
Rich Woodcock says Tim's wife saying don't give him any ideas. Oh, what? Ideas of what? Drag racing trucks? And I know, Ashley, I don't think she would disapprove at all. On the mic says it's only a matter of time, Steve. Yeah, it could be. I'm sure. One day. One day when I grow up big and strong. It's the Constanza. Says Coors is good. I sure as hell won't ever drink a Bud Light now. I didn't drink a Bud Light then either.
No.
Nah, it wasn't my thing. I mean, I drank them when that was available, but... Jesse and Jesse James says, what's up, Steve and Jen?
What up?
Celebrating 100K. Shooting the crap, having a couple beers, getting ready to eat dinner. Actually, Jen just took dinner out of the...
Well, I can keep it warm until you're done.
Yeah, we'll be ending here soon. All of a sudden, everybody jumped on here, see?
Yeah, I know. That's.
Oh, Lone Star, I missed your comment right there. Lone Star, Texas Ranger says, a race against Rooster would be unfair. Rooster could beat Orwell if Orwell was bobtailing and Rooster was hauling that yacht. Rooster would still gap Orwell, for sure. I missed a bunch of stuff here. Fidel Trucking, I'll sure be there at my lovely Cascadia. On the mic says gripping and ripping. Yeah, that's what that car was doing for sure. Oh, there's the Guinness again. Roy, Tennessee, I love your lives. I'm sitting here drinking with you. Sorry, bro, but asking all the questions. One day we might meet out on the road. It happens. El Camino says, don't stretch Orwell. I have no plan on it. What in the hell does that mean? Dumb turtle man. What does that mean there? Yo. I don't know. He might be
drinking a little bit more than everybody.
He might be getting ready for the train station. I ain't sure yet. That would be cool if you sold that rusty wheel on Antique Roadshow autograph. Could you imagine? I don't know if an old truck rim is Antique Roadshow worthy, but...
Wait about 100 years.
There you go. I'll send it to somebody. Wait 100 years. See if the show's still on the road.
Oh, that's hilarious. Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah. So I might... Oh, okay. Oh, I missed a comment or two. Oh, let's see here. You guys are making want to go get an old school truck, Fidel Trucking. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Old school's the way to ride. Jason Decker says, likes, MFers. That's right, MFers. Hit them likes. Got to get that up.
So I can put this back in the oven. It'll keep it warm.
George Mitchell, I think you asked that on one of the... Did you ever notice that Tim's dad's voice sounds like Tim on the video?
No.
Oh, it's Tim's dad. I guess that's possible. I don't know. Sometimes I sound like my dad when I answer the phone. I've been told that before.
Not by me.
Yeah, well, it's you. How's Matt, his wife, and Sean? That's Jesse and Jesse James. As far as I know, everything's good. On both ends. All three of them. Safest, M. Packman says, safest would be a drag race, but you've seen the semi-truck racing they do over in Europe? Straight up road course racing, they haul around it. No, I never have. I know of it, but I never actually seen it. Electric driverless trucking is the future of trucking. AI brings costs down for us. 808 Bear said that. Alcohol, LOL. Yeah. Electric driverless trucking is not the future. It's never going to happen. Because I'd like to know how you're going to make stuff like secured.
715 thumbs up.
There you go. Yeah, loads don't tie themselves down, and electric trucks do not and will not have enough range to actually be practical in a long haul scenario. So it just is what it is. You can't even get a car to go at a decent range. How the hell are you going to get a truck to do it? Yeah, I know. Somebody drove a Tesla up over Donner Pass, passing everything. Okay, great. How far did it go after that? Just like Tesla, self-driving is far off. Self-driving is not possible with roads with drivers. I don't see it. Steve, the 5-stop Western Swing Deliveries was great series. The Yacht Haul was epic. Yeah, I remember that big Western series. And then the snow on Flagstaff to deliver to a snow resort. Can you wait till tomorrow? It's snowing. What? Get over here and take this damn plow off. George Mitchell says, I agree with you on that. What's my favorite truck? Ooh, good question.
Your yellow Peterbilt.
All time. Well, that's the favorite one I've ever had, I guess. But Orwell is for sure the flagship. Not the favorite truck ever? I used to say a 359 Peterbilt, but I don't know. I like the needle nose ones too. I don't know. It's a good question. Can't really answer. I like a lot of them. Oh, alcohol's the name. I thought I was saying somebody else was drinking alcohol. Oh. Keep Orwell as original as possible. Mark Thielen said that. Yeah, that's the plan. Thinking about becoming an owner-operator and want to buy this 98 Kenworth W900 in Texas for $80,000. But I'm worried the FMCSA might make older trucks obsolete or illegal to drive. What are your thoughts? I don't know how it's possible if they ever could. What they can do is regulate your speed down, but I can tell you how to get around that. Simply tell your computer if DOT ever looks into it, they'll only look at what the governor is set at. But they won't verify your tire size matches the parameters. They won't verify your rear end matches the parameters. So you make the truck think it's doing 65 when it's really going a lot faster. That's how you can get around that. $80,000 for a 98 W900. At first, it seems a little steep. But if it's in good shape, it's exempt from ELDs, and exempt from emissions. So if the truck's in good shape, it would be worth $80K easy. So at first, like I said, the $80K jumps out as steep, but when you think about it, depending on the truck, not really. George Mitchell says not very far without recharging. Yeah, that's the electric trucks. FSC Steve, I have the same laptop you have. It's kind of funny. You asked me, MSI makes some darn good machines. Yeah, this particular one's getting a little long in the tooth. It's kind of wore out. It's an older one. 808 Bear says, at Larry Board, electric trucks will tear up the roads more than the current EV people movers are. That's the thought, anyway. FSC Trucking, my favorite truck is the Ford L-Series trucks. Cannot wait to get the Ford cab over going again. Well, we'll be working on that shortly. Electric trucks, not in this lifetime, would see electric pull 8,000 pounds a mountain. Well, Larry Board, they can, maybe once, halfway, depending on how long and far. It's just, they can never touch my truck because I do not own them. Let them try to put a limit on my truck, just saying. Hey, Richard Nixon. Roy, Tennessee, so I was blown when I found out the Goblin truck was a GMC. I would have sworn. No, it's not. It's a Western Star. I was so it was Kenworth just because of the lights in the front and the long hood. I always thought it was a Kenworth too, but no, it was a Western Star. And the Goblin replica truck is the exact year, make, model of the Western Star used in the movie. He even has the proper trailer. Are you going to do more oversized as the pole car? Ryan Warburton says that. We plan on growing that side of the business in the future. See, Gentry's doing the big boats, and there's going to be more of them. And I could do the escorting, possibly even the front and rear escort, and the pole, and do the surveys and all that in the future. However, he can hire other escorts. But the general line of thinking is, if we use the same reliable ones, i.e. me and somebody else, it could be very profitable for both, because once you got a good crew that works good together, that's the epic team. So that's kind of what we're thinking. But how reliable can I always be? I guess it kind of turns into, the big thing for me is being able to schedule these so it makes more sense that I can stay down there with them, or, send a car down there and stay with it. That's kind of the idea. But we'll see how it plays out. But that's basically the idea, is to work it that way. Tabitha, wow. 3 beers.
You've had more than 3 beers.
Okay, 4.
Maybe 5? Are you on your 5th?
I don't know. I wasn't really counting. Tabitha Saab says, congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. Well, she doesn't bust chops, and she's regular, so she gets a blue wrench, making her a moderator. There you go. 808 Bear says, I work in logistics. I like the sound of a trailer pumping off after I displace the weight. Music to my ears. Yeah, I bet. We use our own drivers escorts drivers. Jesse and Jesse James says that. Jesse has 9. What is that? Illit Lights? Oh, probably Miller Lights. Probably sloppy on the keyboard. Fat fingers like me.
Mm.
Steve, alcohol asked Steve, what if all states follow California mission? I'm waiting for somebody to have standing and take California to court and get CARB shut the hell down. They're restricting interstate commerce. The trucks meet and exceed the standards of the year they were built. That's all that's required. I'll tell you this, though. You don't think I might make the wrong purchase? Alcohol, let me ask you this question. What are you going to do? You're going to really spend almost $300,000 on a brand new truck that in 7 years is going to be obsolete before you even come close to paying it off? What are you going to do when that truck breaks down and you got a $4,000 truck payment that you can't afford because the truck's been in the shop for 3 months for warranty work on some Chinesium sensor that became unobtainium because of some bridge falling down in the port? It's you can get burned any which way, but what are you going to do, right? I mean, I think personally, I would just probably try to buy something that's paid off. That way, if you get burnt, you at least don't owe any money on it. But that's my opinion of it. I mean, I don't mean to argue with you, but that can happen to anything, to anybody. I don't think it's possible, because if you eliminated, quote, old trucks, you take probably half of them off the road. This country would collapse if you took that many trucks off the road. I think they know it too. Rick Britton says, I hate new California laws. I have to get rid of my truck in September and get a different one. I would tell California to F themselves and keep your truck. That's right, Tabitha Saab. I give moderators out to those who don't bust my chops, to want to be a moderator, and those that are loyal and regular on the lives. That's why I got one. I like the trucks my dad drove when I was little. Diamond T's and Diamond Rios. When I started in 87, it was all Fords. IH, GMC, the cool trucks are gone. Yeah, George Wilson, I believe you're correct on that one. Jesse and Jesse James says, hi, Steve, this is Jesse. How long have I owned Orwell? I have owned Orwell since, I think, 2018 when I bought them. I think it was 18, might have been 19. Roy, Tennessee says, I'm 6 beers in, and Steve, I know the Goblin was a Western Star. I don't know why the hell I said GMC, because I watched the video. Too many beers, brother. Man, maybe not enough.
Happens to the best of us.
Fidel Trucking says, I would move out of California. I agree there. PJ Hinson's giving me the big old flex. Tom Myers, a thumbs up. How is the new truck mechanic doing? Tabitha Salve asks. He starts Saturday. He gets here Saturday. He'll be sticking around. We'll be dealing with getting the shop set up because we got some of his stuff in my shop, and then we have 3 gigantic toolboxes hogging up space now. So we got to set it up. We got to get some work done. But yeah, Saturday's going to be a busy day. Hope he brings his coffee.
And I'm going out to lunch with my friends.
I'll probably have to buy him lunch because he'll be driving up from Ohio too.
Quick trip.
Huh?
Quick trip right now.
You know how hard it is to get to Quick Trip now?
Yeah, it's hard to get to anywhere.
No, you got to go all the way around. You got to go all the way around. You come all the way around the north side of town and come in some detour, or go south, come all the way over. Actually, there is a detour, but I didn't want to take it with the truck. I was afraid I wouldn't make the turn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get there now.
Damn.
They'll be building that stupid thing for a while.
There's nothing the other way.
No, I'll show it to you. It's not that hard, but it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid traffic circles. What's so hard about making a turn? So yeah, he starts on Saturday. I can't wait. So I'm debating whether I want to do a live with him or whether I just want to just film. I don't want to put him on a spot. He's not really a big camera guy.
Right.
Because he came to the show on Thursday. He met everybody, and you see him in the videos, and he's kind of just like hangs out in the background. He's not looking for the spotlight. He just wants to work on cool stuff and be well paid for it. So there you go. It's the Constanza says the GMC is the Knight Rider truck. Maybe you'll get a video of you driving that truck next. You know, I reached out to Knight Rider historians when they were looking for the trailer. They found the second truck. I think the season 2 or 3 truck. The one that had the made-up sleeper that really wasn't a sleeper. And they found the only trailer they ever used in filming for Kit. They have that trailer now. Hide the cell phone and go live. No, I don't do that. That's my son. That's my son, Matthew. You doing a live Saturday meet, new merch? No, just talking about I'm planning on moving to Wisconsin sometime next year. That's Omar Youssef. Well, I think he lives in New York, so that's a damn sure it's better than New York, but I would head south. The weather's nicer. M. Packman says, well, tell him how awesome he is. I don't know what you're talking about there. But I'll try to Steve, what do you think about some 8-inch stacks on the back of a 17 Cascadia? They got to do something to make a Cascadia look good. See, my grandpa wants to know who is in the military pick in your right. Oh, that's my son, Matthew. It's the one that got married in North Carolina. California fines owner-operators $10,000 for running older trucks. I missed my neighbor twice. Said I'll never pay that crap off. Well, I have no plan on running in California. California can kiss my ass, and I have no part of it. Single says, haven't busted your chops for that wheel in a long time. Well, when I replace it, I'll probably auction it off. So you can pony up some money and you can own that wheel, and then I'll give the money that wheel gets to something like St. Jude. That's what I'm thinking. Congratulations, Steve from Nova Scotia. Thank you, Roger Crow. Michael Adams, hey buddy, how you been? Congrats on 100K. You've earned it. Haven't talked to you since you was in Missouri chasing the big boy. See if you guys know we're back here yet. So I'm tethered to the very short cord to the plug in the wall right there. Can't get very far. Still there. We lost a lot of people. 119. They're down to 119 people. Everyone's still saying, where did he go? What's going on? Where did he go? Oh, you're back. If you read yourself. Oh, it just crapped out again.
Damn.
Because it plugged in. Just looking back at comments. No, Tom and Jerry, we're not moving to Tim Gentry's house. Stayed there for a week because we were trying to get stuff going on with the boat hall, but no, we're not moving there. Maybe in the future we'll move in that region. And Finest just sent me a text, so I got to read that too. He said he wished I was up there. He wouldn't believe where they sent him. And I'm like, yeah, I believe it. It's Connecticut with a big load.
Oh, yeah.
It probably was nerve-wracking, but I wouldn't have been able to do it. Glad to see you on the video. Oh, Tabitha's talking about you. Let's see you on the video, baby. See? I ain't saying let's see you on video.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to... I know I didn't do the cord thing. I don't think it'd be on that long. But anyway, we're going to get ready to shut it down anyway, like, for good. We're going to go eat dinner. Dwayne says, hey, Jen, what are you cooking?
Chicken thighs, mac and cheese, and spinach.
Oh, mac and cheese?
And a salad.
Yeah, oh, yummy, yummy. Ever consider making Orwell a working show truck? What?
No, it's a working truck.
What is a working show truck? I mean, show trucks are absolutely perfect and never work. Like, if you can't get your fifth wheel greasy, it ain't a work truck, okay?
See, now the people are coming back.
I'll look, yeah.
He's on there now?
141. I'm not going to make them watch me eat dinner. That's terrible. Christopher Steyer says, hate to taste the beer. Hope he does not drink Bud Light. Old style is Wisconsin beer. I got the Coors Banquet behind me at the bar. I'm not at the bar now. The bar's all over there behind Jen. Or under the gangster pictures there, see?
Can't see it.
I'm short-corded to the couch. Right there is where this channel started. Right there. Right there on this couch. Right here. Right where Baby Yoda is sitting. Right there. See him? See Baby Yoda?
Mm-hmm. No, he's the baby. He's not Baby Yoda.
Oh, groggy. But yeah, he's right there. That's where the channel started. Me editing. Sitting right there with Matt laughing at me. For real. Right on this crappy-ass couch. Congratulations on a wonderful evening. Hell yeah, what a spread for supper. Oh yeah. Congratulations, Steve, on 100K. Thank you. I'm saying Philadelphia Flyers for the win from me, Jeff.
There you go.
Yep, Jen agrees. What I call poor man's pizza is dinner here tonight. What is poor man's pizza, Christine Fortner?
It's when you're all by yourself and you're eating frozen pizza.
Oh, that.
That's
Ew.
what I say. That's what I think I do.
Who eats that?
When I'm by myself.
Oh, I wouldn't eat that on a bet. Baby Yoda is more intelligent than our current leadership. Baby Yoda driving through the
Haven't
night.
watched that in a while.
Get himself some shaky nuggies. You might have seen that once or twice. You guys like spinach pizza? Jesse loves it.
Oh yeah, I like some spinach pizza. Spinach
Bread.
and mushrooms.
Christine says bread, spaghetti sauce, cheese, and pepperoni.
Okay, that sounds yum.
All right. Steve and Jen, you make an awesome couple.
Aww,
We try.
so cute.
Aw. So cute and cuddly. All right. Finest Gentry says chords, Steve. What do you mean by that, Finest? I'm short-corded. Yeah, I need a longer cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he's done. You get that thing delivered, Finest? Teenagers in love, LOL. Buford T says, hey, Steve and Jen.
Hey.
I got to give a couple of minutes, see if Finest comes back.
Want your beer, babe?
Yeah, please. Finest says, congratulations, Steve. Oh, on the 100K, absolutely.
Oh, congratulations on meeting Jen.
Well, that too. Working on it. I guess he ain't quite done with it yet. Yikes. Yeah, today's Thursday. See?
Yep.
Like I said, they left before I could get going with it. It had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all right. James Pretty's here too.
Really?
Where'd I see that?
Oh, James.
Someone said, "Hi, James Pretty." Where the hell
He's
is?
probably on an hour ago. And it's gone.
Oh, there he is, James Pretty. Now we got a party here. We got Finest
Dude,
Gentry.
that's why I wasn't
Had
sure.
Tim earlier. Now James Pretty's here. Not bad after my stupid.
Is Jessica
phone
in the
died.
house as well, or no?
Well, it depends if James is home. What's up, James? You home or you out on the air road? I say the road, but he flies for a living predominantly. So I say, are you out on the air? Oh, she's here, so I guess he's home.
In Sky.
So I guess Jessica's home. He's home. Yep, he ain't on the air
Okay.
road. Yeah, I'm on the short cord. My phone died. Jason Deckard says I've got tequila. LOL.
Oh, there you go.
I'm still working on the
If it was Friday or Saturday,
on the
maybe.
core stubbies. I don't know about all that there, PJ Henson. I try, but you know.
What?
He says I'm the effing man. Like,
You are, Steve.
oh, stop it.
Steven.
Stop. You turn me red. Throw me all blush. Embarrass me. Oh no. I guess if I couldn't be embarrassed anymore. Now the chat's jammed up with the last thing being I'm the effing man, really. Somebody write something educational like, I don't know.
What about that train?
Nobody went to the train station today.
Or you just don't know it.
Jesse's finished drinking and drinking Jack and Coke now. Well, he's not finished drinking. Well, there's two Jessies. One's a he, one's a she. So I don't know which one is which. But you're not done drinking if you're drinking Jack and Coke. Buford T says 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
Well, there's the educational. Good job, Buford. Good job. He took me absolutely literal, too. Oh, yeah. What am I going to do with these people? There is educational. Exactly what it said. All aboard? Yeah, Rush Trail said that, yeah. I got the Jack, so let's have a party. See Steve and Jen.
We got a big giant bottle of Jack sitting up there.
Yeah. Had to get a new one after, yeah. I don't know what you mean there.
Ask them if they like Buffalo Trace.
Who doesn't?
Well, I don't know.
It's hard to
I
find.
don't know what other people think.
Oh, Christine Fortner says, yeah, sad about Shoestring. Yeah, it's sad. They'd see him go, but I guess he didn't suffer long, and he lived to his last day, or pretty damn much to it. I hope it seems like how it went. Oh, lit, yeah. That's what he meant. Great job on the boat job. Well, the job ain't done. Apparently, Finest didn't deliver it yet. But, yeah, I guess it's been problematic getting them there. But, yeah, you got one day. You got tomorrow, and then that's it. So, hopefully, he's real close. We'll eat dinner. I'll give him a call later, see how he's doing. Like, I feel bad that I didn't finish it up with him, but I had to get here, and it didn't work out for me to finish it. And he told me 100 times he prefers me doing it over anybody else.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because he don't got to worry about nothing.
You're on point, dude.
He don't got to worry about nothing behind him. I know it. Was that a water truck? No, it's a big striker truck, airport fire truck, one of those 10 wides we do. I forgot I sent him a picture of it. Had Buffalo Trace once, and I'll never drink it again. It's Michael Adams. Why?
We can't find it around here.
Send it here. I'll take care of it for you, Michael Adams. Don't you worry about that. I'll drink that bourbon. You are the follow car guy. Expert, sir. I don't know about expert, but I'm in 30 miles from New York. What, like in Connecticut? No, it wouldn't be nowhere to park there. I guess he's in New York? I'm in 30 miles from New York. So either he's in Pennsylvania getting ready to get into New York,
or he's 30 miles.
or he's 30 miles into New York. There's no place to park anywhere near 30-ish miles inside of Connecticut. There's nowhere. You get the state line, and that's it. You go all the way out to the TA. Oh man, it's Buford T in the rear with the gear. Yeah, no doubt. He's in Pennsylvania at about 30 miles till he gets to New York on 84, obviously. Lydia just texted me, sounds good. I'm like, what? I didn't even text her.
She's still
probably texted somebody. Probably texted you.
Not me.
Well, Russ Trail saying hi to Finest. Tabitha Saul says, why not force them all to watch you eat? No, I'll pass on that. My buddies, not myself, like the taste of it, thinking we got a bad bottle. Hey, bourbon is not for everybody. It's. I like Bullet. I like Buffalo Trace. There'll be a big difference between Bullet and Buffalo Trace. They're all a little different. Oh, Lydia texted me. What? We'll talk later.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, dealing with problems there. All right, well, I'll get off the phone after. I'll call her when I'm done eating too, I guess. And Packman, probably 3 hours from Connecticut if I had to guess. Yeah, well, it depends on how many times you got to get off the road, crawl under bridges, or route around crap. I have no idea what routing he's got or what the setup is. It's got to be crazy for sure. All right, we're gonna get off here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I got a couple phone calls to make. I got to call Matt's wife Lydia, and I'm gonna give Finest a call. So Finest, I'll call you here in a little bit when we're done eating. See how things are going with that. Hopefully things are not terrible. It sounds like you're being problematic. So it's required taste and need a cigar with it. It's the only way. Oh, Buffalo Trace. Yeah, I like bourbon. I like my cigars, and I like the two together. I ain't gonna lie. Congrats on 100,000 still. Peace out, bro. Take care and bye to Jen too.
Bye.
Finest says thumbs up. All right, we're out of here. Gonna feed my face. Gotta make myself fatter and uglier.
No, stop it. So silly. I think you're adorable. Look at him. Look how cute he is.
Made me laugh and look dumb. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you liking it. Check us out. We try to do the best we can out here with what we got. Excellent. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner, relax. Tomorrow's a hard day. I'm gonna edit video in the morning and get to the shop and get cracking. Saturday we got new mechanics starting up. We're really excited to have that all happen. So yeah, we're definitely moving up. We're getting the work done faster. Hopefully this year is gonna be a lot better than last year, where it felt like I was basically stagnant. So we're definitely gonna get back at it for sure. Be sure we talked about earlier before we can take off, whole 171 of you that are left out here. You guys are the absolute hardcore fans that are known to man. So be sure to check out my friends' channels. James Pretty was just on here. Gentry and Sons Trucking. Be sure to check him out. Be sure to check out Hustlin' Horsepower. Be sure to check out Madville Motorsports. Lone Star. I know it's forgetting somebody. Lone Star Texas Ranger. Go ahead and catch up with them guys. If you need to, back up and check them out again. But yeah, be sure to check out my friends. Listen, rising tides rise all ships. You got to help out. Got to help out my friends. Check out their content. If you don't like them, give them a chance. Check them out. See what they do. We're all a little different in the trucking world, that's for sure. But be sure to give them a shout. Check them out. See what they're about. Look them up. Give them a try. You never know. Let's get them up there. Let's get their likes up, their subs, all that crap. Get them going, because you know what? Like I said, rising tides rises all ships. And I don't ask for much. But go ahead and check them out. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.